Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and coming up here on today's show, we're going to get into the latest around training camp involving the Silver and Black. I'm going to give you an update on Marcus Peters. We're going to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo, some players that stood out today, and then some interesting quotes around what some of those guys had to say. On top of that, we're going to do a Raiders-Jets Week 10 Madden simulation, so hopefully all of y'all are ready for this, and I already know that I'm going to get a lot of questions on Josh Jacobs. So if you want to get your questions or comments on the show, I'm going to say the easiest and probably the only way that you're going to get on is with a super chat, as I am always joined, which I don't know if I should say always because Chugs isn't going to be with me tomorrow. He's going on vacation. So here's what I want to do today. I want to get Jeremy hungover for his flight tomorrow. Spam Chugs.
Let's go, Raiders!
You want a shout out from Jeremy, a.k.a. Chugs. Spam RO4L down in the comments. Chuggy Bowl, since you're not going to be with me tomorrow, let's give some shout outs here on the Raiders Report.
Let's see. Patrick B., Frank Hazel, Zalesbo, Abby, Raider Productions, JJ Moose, Raider Larry, Tadashi K, all spamming Chugs, Giovanni, Zalesbo, Martin, Blue Richard, Chad, Phillip, PG, Terrell, all spamming it. Refined Zeus, we see you, Refined. We see you in the chat. Let's go.
Man, we got a fun show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We will discuss a little bit of the latest around Jacobs. If you haven't already seen, put out a video earlier today.
Great thumbnail with your face on it.
Yeah, thanks. Wrong text, though. However, hey, if you haven't already seen, I said that Josh Jacobs should go out and fire his agent, and I'm not really crazy about some of the stuff that's going on in that team's room, if you will. So if you haven't, go check out the vid, and if you haven't, please go vote at the very top of the live poll, which was asking if you were offered $12 million, I guess not you, but Jacobs offered $12 million. Is that a fair offer, yes or no? 89% of y'all say yes.
I was going to say, if I was offered $12 million, immediately yes.
Yeah, if I was offered probably his signing bonus, I'd be like, you know what, guys, it's been real. It's been fun.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yep, hey, that's usually what I tell Alex. All right, so here's some of our Super Chat specials today. If you send in a first-time Super Chat, Chugs and I will cheers you. We'll take a drink. $10 for a little bit of a chuggy, $20 for a fireball shot, and then $100, we're knocking back a beer bong. I will also say once the game gets underway, I'm going to call my dad. For those that do not know, my dad is a Jets fan. And since the Raiders are playing the Jets today, he's got some friends and family over, and I told Jeremy that today, I go, my dad, when I talked to him this morning, I said, hey, are you going to be able to join the show later? And he's like, I don't know. It's National Scotch Day. And I'm drinking some scotch.
Like the tape.
Correct. And he's just going to be wrapping himself up in it just all day. Aggressive Master Raider. It's my son's 4th birthday Monday.
Let's go.
Taking him to camp tomorrow. He has no clue. Well, now you just told me that your son doesn't watch the show. That's fine. But we'll have it to look back when he's older. I'm hyped, dude. I mean, that's at this age, I would imagine what it's all about, creating those long-lasting memories. And I just imagine you find out 5 years later that your dad's YouTube name is Aggressive Master Raider.
Son, I need to sit you down for this one.
Oh, Aggressive Master Raider Jr. Can't wait to see it.
Happy
Everybody
early
spam
birthday.
HBDs down in the chat. Get the HBDs flowing right now. Happy birthday, Aggressive Master Raider son.
Aggressive Master Raider Jr.
Yeah, what did I say?
No, I'm just saying. Aggressive Master Raider the third, maybe?
I mean, maybe.
Your grandfather was an aggressive Master Raider. I'm an aggressive Master Raider. You, my son, will be an aggressive Master Raider.
Oh, man. Well, probably in 30 years from now, it's probably just got to be Master Raider. It's just, world's getting too soft anymore.
Yeah.
Giggity. Lorenzo, what up, my man? Raiders! What up, Chad? What up, Refine? Alex X. We got PG2869. Chugs. You know what? I like that. If you send in a 10, you can pick who you want to drink. That way it's not Jeremy and I doing both. If you want Chugs, put Chugs. If you want me, put Mitch. Sounds good? Cheers to all y'all. What up, Mystic J?
Mystic J. So is Chugs a true, real Raiders fan? Are you a true, real person? I don't know. Your profile picture is telling me otherwise.
And are you getting concerned with Jacobs? Also, what's your favorite baseball team? Off topic, but a fun question. I'll say this. I think Jeremy's a true fan of Raider Nation. But here at Chat Sports, he wears a lot of different hats. He's got to run a lot of different shows.
Oh, yeah.
But I know this. When it's game day, we're up for the Raiders.
I am silver and black till I black out. Let's freaking go. In the black hole, black division, we're all about silver and black all day, every day. Hey, if the Raiders win a Super Bowl,
okay,
I'm streaking.
Really?
Let's go.
Where?
This year. Around the office.
All right, I was going to say.
Depending on who we hire.
I got you. Yeah, that's also true. 5 laps, streaking in the office.
I'm going whitey tighties only.
Yeah. Whitey tighties is probably good, and judging by just the comments that I get, or not I get, but comments I hear about the shorts that you wear, it's probably not going to be a YouTube short. My favorite baseball team, since that's where we're going to go here, we're going to talk about bats and sticks. I'm a Mets fan. Stros.
Let's go Stros.
Yeah,
Let's go Stros, baby.
All right,
Astros, back-to-back. We're running it back this year.
I'm doing beer bongs today out of a baseball bat today. So who's going to have more wins in the year 2023? Is it going to be the Las Vegas Raiders, or is it going to be the New York Jets?
Ooh.
I think that the Jets have a better team on paper, but that doesn't always necessarily mean that they're going to win more games. So type LV for the Raiders or NYJ for the Jets. Is this going to be the year that the Jets make the playoffs, Chugs?
Oh, well, they are on Hard Knocks this year, so no.
There is a curse.
I feel like very rarely Hard Knocks teams do very well.
Well, it's because everything gets leaked. Right? I mean, no, I'm kidding. I think it's one of those things like the Jets, to me, if Rodgers can be a top 10 quarterback, that team last season was actually extremely talented. The fact that they went 9-8 and had Zach Wilson at QB.
Speaking of the Jets, though, also.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Sean Payton had to say about Jets offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett?
Oh, I did.
He said it was literally the worst NFL coaching job in the history of the league, the Broncos last season. The worst ever.
I mean, was it worse than the Raiders? Blowing 5 double-digit leads.
According to Sean Payton,
worse
yes.
than the Browns' 0-16 season.
Yes.
That's wild.
According to Sean Payton, yes.
Absolutely nuts. Also,
Could you imagine Nathaniel Hackett reading that this morning, not knowing, and then just looking like, Nathaniel Hackett is a piece of shit.
Let's go to top beats. Yo, Mitch, I respect your reporting that the Raiders offered $12 million, but Ziegler has lied before, and I don't believe it. Otherwise, they would have publicly released all aspects of the deal. I say BS. I mean, you're allowed to think the way that, obviously you want to think. The problem with the Raiders organization right now with McDaniels and Ziegler is, I don't know if anybody really knows who's telling the truth, right? If Mark Davis and Ziegler both are going to say Josh is doing a great job when they're 2-7, that's a really difficult thing to wrap my mind around. However, I am a person that when I think about truths and lies, let's keep it as simple as that. Do you think that Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, and Mike Garafolo in terms of NFL news are credible sources? My answer to that is yes. And if Jacobs wants to get all petty and, throw out these cryptic tweets right now, which that's what they are. They're very high schoolish. They're very cryptic tweets. There's no doubt about it. But, I'm also going to take word for what Schefter, Garafolo, Rappaport, Pelissero has put that stuff out there. I mean, these are guys who are really, really well connected that don't really care whether or not Jacobs is getting X amount of dollars and aren't really putting their emotions involved to it. So you can say BS, but I'm not gonna, because why are all of these NFL insiders that get all of these inside scoops reporting essentially the exact same thing? It's probably because it did actually happen. Now, even though this is not Raiders related, there was a lot of NFL scary news that happened today. Jalen Ramsey was ended up getting carted off the field which, this is the part of training camp and the part of the football season that does really stink for the simple fact of when NFL people are on the field, injuries can happen. So I'm really, really hoping that the silver and black can stay healthy. But if you guys don't know, Joe Burrow, he just went down, he was grabbing his calf, and he got carted off the field. We don't have a injury update on necessarily what happened exactly, but I hear the words Joe Burrow and carted off. I don't see how that's a good thing. If he's out a few weeks, if he's out a week, if it's just precautionary, it is what it is. But I know this right now. Bengals fans have got to be pulling their hair out, hearing and seeing, there's video right now, of Burrow being carted off Bengals practice. Scary, scary stuff. Let's go Fish and Rips. What up? Love the show, but every time you say giggity, I think of my teenagers and their silly giggle when they say it. You're a grown man, Mitch.
You didn't read that right. You're a grown man, Mitch!
Oh, it's not in caps, though. See, I say giggity because I actually really like the show Family Guy, and every time I hear giggity, I think of Quagmire. So for that reason, that's why we're going to go with Fish and Rips. All right, y'all, remember, it's Mitchell Renz, Jeremy Chugs, live on the Raiders Report. What up, Anthony?
Anthony!
What's up, fellas? Happy Thursday. Keep up the great work, and can I get a
Raiders?
My last super made me feel old, Fish and Rips. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Who wants to do a beer bong here on today's show? I don't know about you. I'm ready to get this thing going. It is Thursday. Remember, $100 super chat. You're going to make the Boot Hall of Fame.
L'chaim.
I'll tell you this right now. If Killa Cruisin' doesn't show up today,
Also,
I'm going to be upset. Oh, man. Tuna. The tuna.
I haven't seen him in there yet.
Haven't seen Tuna in there yet. What up, Zon? What up, Top Beats? What up, Rebel? My last super made me feel old. Do you know? I mean, how old are you? Guess Fish and Riff's age. Judging by the picture.
52.
I was actually saying 52. I'm not even kidding you.
No, you were not.
I swear to you. Why would I make that up? I have nothing to lose. I saw my jersey and added 10. That's exactly what I did. Uh-oh. Speaking of Killa Cruisin', I love that jersey. Raiders. What up, Killa? What's up, my guy?
You don't tell him. Nobody in the chat tell him the deal.
Very true.
Don't tell him the deal. If you know, you know.
Fish and Riffs, 56.
I was so close.
Dude, so close. I was going to say 56. Predict the score. Raiders, Jets. Get it going right now. Remember, if you send in a super chat and you guess the score correctly, if it ends up actually being that score, Jeremy or myself will do a beer bong. If you throw in a 50 and you get the score correct, that's a beer boot. That's a beer boot.
Have we had a correct score since Patrick? No, we have. We've had a beer bong. I remember that
we did a beer bong, but was it because of a super chat or was it just because they got it right? It was.
It was they got. I know. Patrick B. for week 1.
Literally week 1 got
We
it.
had another one, I think 3 games ago, but it was just a beer bong. It was like a $5 super chat.
There's somebody in the chat right now asking about your jersey. What up, Queen Sarah Auto? 25-18. Robert, 27-20. Ryan Sinek, 35-16. Raiders win. Kyle Johnson, 17-6. Oh, Patrick B. always here and getting it in. Always here and getting it in. The legends call him Patrick B. What up, Chef? Since I donated that jersey, do I $100 boot deal? Unfortunately,
it's got
to be the person. We appreciate the jerseys. We appreciate all the donations. But Rebel, I told Rebel no because Rebel's got 4 jerseys, and one of his jerseys was also, I think, Smart UK. I believe is Smart UK's. So I was like, no, we can't do that. But if you want to throw in a 100, we'll still do a beer boot anyway. Or beer bong. Beer bong.
Patrick B.
Patrick B, 23-17. Las Vegas going to get the win. Shout out to Mount Raidermore. Martin said, "Yep, I'm sponsored by Rebel."
I'll drink to that,
Hell
Patrick.
Yeah.
I want a drink.
You want a drink?
I'll drink.
Rocking your Raiders colors
I got my
again.
Raiders black on today. Shout out to Mitch. Told me to wear black today. Shout out to him. $50 super chat. I'm doing a beer shoddy. Let's go.
Well, we just got one.
A beer shoddy.
The next $50 super chat.
The next shoddy.
I'm thirsty. I'm still riding high from that dub and Madden.
Bin Thrack.
Too soon. Too soon.
How we doing, lads? Donkey.
Score, Raiders 20, Jets 17. Hope springs eternal. Fireball. Chugs is going to handle the shots. I'll handle the beer bongs.
Brett.
Mario says it's a sin. Well, it's realistic, Mario.
Brett, I don't know what to tell you. Vindrak told me to go home.
Yeah. Rebel Montana says I can go home. So.
Oh,
I understand I need to film 2 more videos, but
hey,
the customer's always right.
Maine at 1:30 on the 29th just won't go.
Vindrak.
all right, update here on Joe Burrow. Apparently he suffered a calf strain, which is definitely much better than several alternatives. According to Rappaport, you have to imagine that this takes him off the field for the preseason. It's a TBD, though, on the time frame. So carted off for a calf strain. I mean, that's just how you know. Burrow was probably like, oh, crap, that's a $60 million calf strain per year. I'm getting out of here. I actually said yesterday on Locals that if I was Burrow and if I was the Bengals, 10 years, $600.
The only thing I wonder about, which I know this probably won't go that much into like player negotiations and player deals.
Okay, I'm listening.
I feel like the Bengals have the reputation of the cheapest
Very cheap.
franchise in NFL or in the entire NFL.
They are a very cheap team.
Their practice field is worse than some Texas high school football practice fields. Not even kidding.
You're not
Look it
wrong.
up. They literally have to walk across a street to get to their practice field. Not kidding.
Oh my God.
Like a gravel road, a bunch of $20 million a year players are just stumbling across the road. Could you imagine you're driving down the road and then there's like a crosswalk guy and he's like holding a stop sign and it's just all these 6'7" guys walking across the street like they're heading to class.
And Joe Shiesty. Oh, man. All right, y'all, we got 430 people watching. I was in the comments really, really early, and I saw Queen Sarah Otto telling all of y'all to hit that like button. And if you don't listen to the Queen, then you eat corn the long way. What up top? 23-27.
Oh! Killer! Cruising! Bang! Marshall, got a drink?
Fill up the boot. Fill up the boot. For me, you could chug a beer. Give me a boot. Here we go. Is this the deal? Yes, sir. Let's get the party started. And when I get home, if you're still alive, I will dog bowl. That's my specialty, 24-21 Raiders. So, Chugs, since he put the score in there, if it's 24-21,
that's another boot.
that's another boot.
Martin wants me to drink.
That's dangerous. I mean, realistically, now that I think about it, that's the deal that you should do. If you're going to send in a 100, you put your score prediction in, because then if it's that, then it's potentially a boot.
Two boots for 100.
You always put the winning score first, though.
I agree with that.
Is this beer or Happy Dad?
If you could get me a Happy Dad lemon lime, huh?
Yes.
No, yeah, either one's fine. Either one's fine.
Robert.
What up, Robert? Yeah, lemon lime.
Mitch, I sent a DM on IG, crazy shot in LV.
All right, Robert. Let me see real quick here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I always tell you guys to hit me up, IG, Twitter. I do my best to check my DMs as often as possible. Robert. I'm not seeing it, Robert.
Oh,
When did you send it?
Fake news.
Well, the problem is I got a little over plus 99 unread DMs after that Jacobs video I posted today.
I want to have a boot race.
You want to have a boot race?
Is Brandon Jasper in the chat?
100 from Brandon. It's a boot race.
Is the tuna in the chat?
I think Chugs is probably going to be a little nervous.
I owe a beer shop. Well, that was a Honda. So
Yeah.
No,
Next
so
pick.
you owe 2. You said every 50.
Every 55.
Oh, Marshy. You little weasel.
You rat.
All right, get those score predictions in. We're going to go through some Raiders training camp news.
Martin, seasonal?
Seasonal.
Brandon would just absolutely excel if he was like a high-end waiter. Today's specialties are locals, where you have a personal interaction, weekly pick'ems, which are seasonal, and weekly live shows.
And if you love tuna.
We'll just wait.
Oh, man. What's up, Marsh? How we feeling today, y'all? Got 430 people watching. Every 50 cents is a Zon shot. That would be
Deal.
death.
Those Zon bombs. I'm still drunk.
Those Zon bombs? Yeah, dude, that show we did the other day, that was what? What was that, last week or Monday for Peters? No, that was last week.
That was the every 50 we get till 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that was a stupid decision on our part. But hey, you know, it's going to happen. What? I was literally like, what just happened to my computer?
Alrighty. This one's for...
Scheffler said, ooh, man. What video? Of Joe Shiesty. Yeah, I can't show it on screen, but, oh, man.
He's already wearing something on his calf.
I was going to say, it's a calf strain. So he drops back, and then he's got to hop off the field on one leg.
It was like this. Rolling out, walking around.
Dude. Imagine you hurt yourself.
Alrighty. This one's for Scheffler. Scheffler, my price ain't that low. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? I am. Robert, what's your IG? Is it Robert? Because I'm not. Okay, Robert, we got it.
Woo!
All right, so Robert's doing tequila shots.
For you boys and girls.
Come on, Robert. Let's see it. Let's see you knock one down. We got some tequila shots going right now. I don't know what that says, but Robert's knocking back tequila, and I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. Cheers to all y'all always tuning in and watching the Raiders Report. I thought we might get a boot race. I don't think we're going to get a boot race. So how about this? I'm rocking the Killa Cruising jersey. Move today, a.k.a. Killa. Send in a $100 if I'm wearing your jersey on the Raiders Report. I'll do a beer boot on the house. If you don't know what a boot is, 3 beers, 36 ounces. Chugs, give some shout-outs to the nation spamming Killa Cruising
Let's go.
right now. Oh, wait. I also got to add Killa Cruising on the Boot Hall of Fame. I'm a rookie. I'm acting like a rookie. What up, Quan? I love you too, my guy.
Living in the Hall of Fame.
Killa Cruising.
Oh, we have a Chiefs fan in the chat.
They make those?
FKC. FKC's in the chat.
FKC.
C. FKC. 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 Oh, and we got a first-time super chatter.
And a first-timer coming in from Michael.
Fuqua.
That last name is dangerous. I'll tell you that. Fuqua? I have no idea. A fan, 63. If Josh loves us, he needs to find a way. I agree. I think he needs to find a way, but it's not just that. It's just the petty high school bullshit. Like, there's no room for that. If you're saying that those people are lying, then it's your turn to speak up and talk the truth. Because with the cryptic shit, it doesn't sound like you even know what you've been offered yet. It's getting really annoying. Jugs, can you give some shout-outs here while I knock back this boot for Killa?
Of course. And Robert, he said, look at all 3. There's a scorpion inside one of them. Holy crap. A scorpion. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Get the FKCs rolling. Rusty is saying FKC. Aggressive Master Raider saying, Killa! Blue Richards, Refined Zeus, Gage Bentley, Kyle Johnson, The Big Ragu, Zalesbo, Fish and Riss, King Sanchez. Keep them coming. Let's go.
Hang on. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Scheffler just sent me a pic. He said it's going down. He's got some Corona and some other kind of tequila going on right now. Scheffler's ready to party. My question is...
That means in about 30 minutes the Super Chats are going to be rolling in.
Yeah, honestly, Scheffler reminds me a lot of, like, if you were to put Wild One and Zahn into one, because Wild One doesn't really drink that much. Zahn knows how to party. And when Zahn, Zahn reminds me even of me sometimes where I'm like, all right, I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do anything. You get like 1 or 2 or 3 in me, and then they start flowing a little bit, and then you get a little loosey-goosey. You know what I'm talking about. And then, I'll tell you what, man, they really start going down. Somebody's just going to clip that when 1 or 2 or 3 get in me. Social media.
And this dude's talking mess around Josh Jacobs.
I know, right? Oh, man. All right, y'all. Let's actually get into some real-life football discussion. I don't know about you. I think it's that right time. Coming up here, I'm going to get into everything around Raiders training camp.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
No, because we don't have 200 likes on the video yet. Of course I'm not ready to go, Mitch. Come on.
You're unbelievable. I don't even know why I ask anymore.
Can we get 200 likes on the video first?
The worst part is I don't know that you're going to do it every time. And yet it happens.
Come on, Queen Sarah Otto. Help me
every freaking
out.
time. Zalesbo, did they say what the guarantee money was for Jacobs? Unfortunately, that answer is no. But to me, if you know that you're going to get the franchise tag at 10.1, I actually don't think that it's anything under 10.1. What the real concern, I think, with Josh is it's the longevity, right? Like, it's the amount of years, and then it's the guaranteed on top of that. It has been reported that he was given a 2-year deal that was under $22.2 million guarantee, but that wasn't the newest update that happened today. So, just something to think about. But Zalesbo, really, really good question there. All right, Chuggy Bull, we're 215 now, so I think we can finally get into some of the training camp news that happened today. I don't know what you're looking at, but judging by your face, I should be worried. What are you doing? What are you looking at? What happened? What?
They're doing some work in our backyard right now.
Okay.
And
You're not
Danny's
happy.
pissed. They're digging up stuff in our backyard because there was something wrong with one of the pipes. And the people who, I guess, were digging in the backyard found this and just left it in our backyard.
Is that a cat? A dog? An animal? That looks like that thing that landed.
It's like it's from somebody who, dug a hole in their backyard, put their dead dog or cat back there, and it's just I think it's a cat.
Yikes! Yeah, I would.
I don't even know if I don't think I can even show it on camera right now because it's that bad.
It looks like something that was found in the backyard of somebody in Las Vegas. Now they're talking about it.
If you want me to show you, should I? I don't even know if this is too graphic. I'm just like.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's Rebel says don't, so we'll say don't. Also, we got a Chargers fan in there. F the Chargers. You guys already know what to do. Here we go. I want to get into some training camp news. You ready? You gonna be able to?
Dude, I'm just shook.
You're shook right now. I can tell. You got it though. I believe in you. We're gonna do training camp news and then Raiders Jets. Week 10, Madden simulation, technically Sunday Night Football. You ready?
Yeah.
Buckle up. Buckle up. Get the FLA season there.
That is...
Get the FLA season there. I mean, if you guys won...
I can show the photo.
No, I don't want to see the photo. I don't want the photo on there. I don't. It's gross. Should we get rid of the Chargers fan? What do you guys think? Should we get rid of him, or do you guys want him to just continue to waste his time watching a Raiders show? Chargers choking the playoffs. It's true. Imagine blowing a 27-point lead and then giving your quarterback a big deal. Oh, that was amazing. Put it on locals from Rebel. That's fun.
Brandon, I am wearing 53. Dude, you want to see something crazy?
Is Jugs wearing 53? The answer to that, it's yes.
Somebody's working.
All right, let's go. I want to do
my backyard.
I want to do some training camp
They
stuff.
just left that. Just left that day?
Come on, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Coming up right now, Raiders training camp news here on the Raiders Report. Raiders training camp news coming at you today from Raiders Report host Mitchell Renz, and today's show sponsored by Kanzuri. If you're looking for some height-boosting shoes, some that's going to give you an extra 2.8 inches, I got the perfect thing for you. You can find the link down in the comments and in the description at kanzuri.com/chat. So coming up today, we're going to look at everything to know from Raiders Day 2 practice. And I really want to focus a lot on Jimmy Garoppolo. I want to focus on Marcus Peters because those are probably the top two names that I'm getting questions about. And then near the end of the vid, I'll tell you some players that maybe are a little bit under the radar that stood out today at practice. Now, if you don't already know, there are 3 free ways to support the show. Like the video, comment, share your thoughts down below, and then if you could, subscribe to the show. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Raiders news videos every single day. That's 100% for free. So players that did not practice on Thursday are the exact same names that did not participate in practice yesterday. Farrell Jr., he got sent to the NFI list dealing with an injury. Byron Young, Tyree Wilson. Nate Hobbs still dealing with that eye injury since he got hit with the softball over the weekend of the celebrity softball game. And then Josh Jacobs, he's obviously not reporting because he has still yet to sign that franchise tag. So for other news out there, and I 100% agree with this, early on in training camp, I don't add so much weight to everything going on because the pads aren't on yet, right? Like, right now this is like the NFL combine of practice. It's cool. You can watch players out there, but the real pads are not on. And the pads, they're going to be coming on Tuesday, August 1st. So once that date hits, that's when a lot of the new reports, that's when a lot of the new news comes out, that I think that it should weigh more than what you're hearing right now. Let's talk a little bit about Marcus Peters and what happened today around him. Patrick Graham has continued to talk about that he wants players who force turnovers, and he wants players that when the opportunity is there, that they're able to take advantage of it. I mean, if that doesn't scream out Peters, and if that doesn't scream out everything that we've been saying on this show and a lot of other shows out there, that the biggest reason why Peters was brought in here is, yes, to be that veteran presence, but it's because this Raiders defense right now has a certain mindset that they need to be able to force turnovers, and Peters is going to help you do that. Chandler Jones talked about how impressed he's been with Peters, not only on the field, but really off the field. And he's showing that great leadership. He's showing the fact that, hey, he can rally a young group of people to have that one common goal. And I think my favorite thing that Peters did today, and if you guys haven't already, show some love to Marcus on social media. He asked Charles Woodson, can I wear number 24? Woodson gave him the blessing. I mean, if that's not a Raider, I don't know what is. Since we're talking about Peters right now, how many interceptions will the veteran corner have this upcoming season for the Silver and Black? Remember earlier in the show, I said comment, share your thoughts. This is your opportunity to do that. So let me know how many interceptions Marcus Peters is going to have this upcoming year. My prediction, 2 interceptions for Peters. I do think that he's going to make an impact, right? I don't think that you're going to get the 3, 4, 5 INT type of seasons. You could get to that number, but I don't think it really matters so much of what Peters does. It matters more of how much pressure Max Crosby gets, how much pressure Tyree Wilson gets, how much pressure the defensive tackles get up the middle, and how much pressure a guy like Chandler Jones is getting, which is the next player that we're going to be talking about here on today's show. I look at Jones, and the updates that I'm getting on him are he looks quicker, he looks like the first step is there, and he looks a lot thinner, when the Raiders went out and they drafted Tyree Wilson at number 7, I know there was a lot of people that thought, well, wait a minute, why would you draft him and have Chandler Jones? How are you going to play them both on the field? Jones is going to play a little bit of outside linebacker. The old school days when he was actually a member of the New England Patriots, he did. He played outside linebacker. So I feel like one of the reasons why he dropped down in weight is to have that ability to play at a linebacker, stand-up linebacker, and also be able to put his hand in the dirt. But Chandler Jones is looking a lot thinner, and I like to see it. Coming up next here on the show, what about Jimmy Garoppolo? The day 2 analysis around the Raiders quarterback because, well, when you move on from Derek Carr, the concentration is going to be on Jimmy G, and there's no surprise about that. I bet you Jimmy G would look really good in these Kanzuri shoes, Chugs. And if you think that you would look good as well, go to Kanzuri.com/chat. 15% off. Link's going to be available for you guys down in the comments and in the description. The Raiders Report, shout out to Kanzuri for sponsoring the show. And guys, have you ever wished that, I don't know, you were a little bit taller? Well, if that's you, I got you covered with Kanzuri. Kanzuri makes shoes that make you up to 2.8 inches taller without anyone knowing. Look, girls get heels, why can't men get a boost in confidence too? Kanzuri shoes are not only height boosting, but also stylish and comfortable. They're not grandpa's Velcro shoes, but fashionable shoes that can receive compliments, even without the height increase. The height insoles are integrated into the shoes, making it the ultimate height hack. For a limited time, only our listeners get an extra 15% off your order at Kanzuri.com/chat. The site is already 30% off, and with our link, you get an extra 15%, so y'all can do the math. That's 45% off your entire order. Support our show and check them out at Konzuri.com/chat. Life's short, but hey, you don't got to be. It's time to level up the playing field, fellas. Kanzuri is an absolute game changer when it comes to your dating life. Speaking of the dating life, I know there's one player that probably has no trouble with that, and that's Garoppolo. So let's talk about him and our day 2 coverage here from training camp. He's already showing the knowledge of the system. There were multiple Raiders players today that spoke about, yeah, Garoppolo looks like that he's been in this system before. He's showing the fact that he's a leader. I love the quote that Crosby had on him on Wednesday, just basically saying, he was talking shit to me. He called him a dog, and I want a quarterback that's a dog, right? Like, does Garoppolo have his limitations in terms of his athletic ability? Yes. His record, though, is 40-17 overall as a QB. Like, are all those wins because of him? No. He's had a great defense. He's had a great coaching staff. He's had a great running game, a lot of talent around him. But at the end of the day, the only stat that people realistically look at when it comes to quarterbacks is wins. And you go back and you look at a lot of those games. Like I was talking to our 49ers host here at Chat Sports, and they were like, Garoppolo was clutch. Like, he made plays when it mattered the most, right? And Colt Miller spoke about him and said that he's already got great cadence. He's already calling out the Mike linebackers, and it makes for an easy transition. Anytime you go from a quarterback like DC, who's been with this organization since 2014 and is a fan favorite, still, you need to be able to have that easy transition. So when I was doing my wing eating contest against Miller and against Illuminor, I asked Colton, like, what's the biggest thing that you were worried about in terms from going from DC to Garoppolo? And it's funny, he said the communication from an offensive line standpoint and how easy it's going to be for us to transition since we've been working with DC so closely for such a long time. For Miller to say that seems like he was pretty confident about it after just 2 days, I don't know about you. That made me pretty happy, no doubt about it. Coming up next here on the show, I got 3 under-the-radar players that are impressive. So yesterday, I hit up we'll call him source. Today, I hit up my source, and I go, all right, man, do not give me Davante Adams again. I said, who's, somebody that was surprising you on the offensive side, defensive side of the football? He gave me Davante Adams. I go, don't do that. I want under-the-radar players that impressed you today. And he gave me 3 names. The first name that he gave me was Isaiah Pola-Mao in terms of the versatility that he's able to show on the field and the fact of him adding about 10 pounds. Seems like it's a good 10 pounds. And now you have the second year in the Patrick Graham system. I was told that Pola-Mao was a player that impressed him today. Another player that apparently showed out, Luke Masterson, which I haven't really talked nearly enough probably about Masterson because he doesn't get a lot of attention. He's a quiet player. He did really step up, though, for the Raiders last season when they lost a lot of the depth due to the injuries that they did. But he's not a lock to make this team, despite last year having 59 tackles, despite really showing some of that versatility that the Raiders have been looking for. But it was good to see that he was impressive today. I like to hear that. And then Sam Webb. I was on social media, and social media erupted when Sam Webb got an interception today. And the reason why I laugh and the reason why I smile is because that's what Raider Nation is. Like, Raider fans are so crazy, so into their team, such diehards, that when Sam Webb had an interception, everyone was excited. Why? He's a young guy, UDFA, got some opportunities to play last season. This coaching staff freaking loves him. And he got the very first INT of Raiders training camp. He's not a lock to make the roster by any means, but I was really happy for Sam Webb. And when a player that's that under the radar, like diehard fans that watch this show all the time, they know who Sam Webb is. Your casual Raider fan might not, but the excitement around Webb, that was freaking awesome. So how about this, y'all? You called the shots, not just 2 o'clock shots. You know what I'm talking about. Will Sam Webb make the 53-man roster? You could type your Y for yes, or you can type your N for no down below. Sam Webb, is he going to make the 53-man? I'm going to say that there is a 40% chance that Webb ends up making this roster. Does the coaching staff like him? No doubt about it. Is he probably more suited for the practice squad as it stands right now? Yeah, you're looking at that. The reason why I'm going to say it's 40% is because Nate Hobbs is going to make it. Marcus Peters is going to make it. Duke Shelley is going to make it. Jacorian Bennett is going to make it. And if this team keeps 6 corners, well, now you got some questions with Brandon Faison, who's making $3.2 million of guaranteed money. So I think he's going to end up making it. They like Tyler Hall in the slot. That puts you at 6. Are you going to go with a David Long Jr. who you signed a free agency, or could you go with a Webb? If this team ends up keeping 7 corners, it does give him a much better chance of making the roster overall. But there's no doubt, man. I'm going to be pulling for Sam Webb. All right, coming up, more players who stood out today, and we'll just quickly roll through some of these names. I think one of the players that really stood out, and I don't have a graphic for him, was A.J. Cole, because I wonder if what A.J. Cole said today, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, he said something like, we got a really good group of guys in the locker room right now, which I agree with. I've talked to some of the captains on that team, and they said this group that we have this year is a lot better and a lot closer than what it was last year. But he also said that we don't have any divas and there's no drama. Do you think he was taking a shot at Josh Jacobs? I don't know, man. I'm not going to sit up here and say what he did. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. But I did feel like it was interesting. Chugs just said, or a shot at DC. I don't know about that. I'm hoping it's just that they have a really, really close group of guys. All right, let's talk about, though, an update here on Dylan Parham. One of the things Colton Miller said today that really impressed him is that Parham has grown a lot in the first year. When the Raiders drafted him out of Memphis, I was excited because I knew that he had a lot of versatility. I knew that he could play left guard, right guard, center. You could bounce him all over the place. Hell, he even played right tackle at Memphis. But the reason why I was so excited is because when you watch him play, his ability to quickly pick up what the play is right away, that's a lot of times the most important thing that an offensive lineman can do. So for Miller to say that he looks like he's just continuing to pick it up and that he's growing a lot makes me confident in believing that Parham is going to be a Pro Bowl level offensive lineman, which when he was drafted was something that I stated. Another player that got some compliments today from Colt Miller was McClendon Curtis and the UDFA. This is a cool one to me. Miller said that he looks mentally sharp, and when you are 6', we'll just say 6'6", 325 pounds, and you're already impressing a guy like Miller, and for those of you that have never met Miller, he's not that easy of a dude to impress. He's very soft-spoken. So for him to go out of his way to hype up both of these young offensive linemen, that tells me that it's standing out to him. So if he's mentally sharp and you can put the mental aspect of the game together, which is really important with Carmen Rosillo, and you put that together with a big body like Curtis, I'm going to continue to keep my eye on him because this is a player that I'm telling y'all, you guys should be watching. Another player that stood out today, Brian frickin' Hoyer, man, which I laugh because Yeah, Hoyer, shout out to them. They are probably helping out Hoyer. Though, I don't even know if I can call Hoyer a short king because he's 6'2". With Kanzuris. All right, I mean, I wish I was 6'2". Chugs is over here calling Hoyer short, but 6'2", right? He had a really good practice today from what it sounded like. He hit Hunter Renfrow on a nice little touchdown pass. There was a lot of fans at training camp today, which I thought was really, really cool to see. But Hoyer, from what it sounds like, had a good day. And then since we just said Renfrow caught a touchdown, it also sounds like Renfrow had a pretty productive day at practice as well. Sounds like the route running is there. Sounds like the technician is the word that I'm going to use, because after watching some of the tape last year on Hunter, it almost looked like he was playing a lot more like backyard football, scramble. Like he didn't know exactly where he was supposed to go. And it does look like, okay, the McDaniel system is starting to make some sense for number 13. If you want some more updates on the Silver and Black, you can follow me on Twitter. I just posted a video on IG before I went live that, I'm not going to lie, that shit's getting pretty wild right now. It's around Josh Jacobs. So please hit me up, Twitter, IG, stay up to date. Don't miss any updates around the Silver and Black. And much love to everyone who made it this far in the video. All right, y'all, get your score predictions in one more time. Raiders, Jets.
And you weren't lying about Colt Miller. Like, I'm not shitting you.
Okay.
Not just blowing smoke up his ass, but, you know, he's a hard guy to impress.
Not just blowing smoke up his ass. He's a hard guy. Can somebody clip that for me? Can somebody clip that, post that on Twitter, and
I'm
tag
not shitting
Chugs?
you.
Yeah, hey.
I'm not shitting you.
Oh, I get it now. Is that the joke? Is that the joke?
What?
Oh!
Brandon Jasper Bang!
Spam tuna!
Tuna.
Hey, you know what, Chugs? Go get a boot! Chugs is going to go fill up a boot. I'm going to give shout-outs to every single crazy mother effer that spams tuna right now. He's going to go 24-21 win. So if that's the score, that's a boot for you. I'll do the boot for Hellcat. You're doing the boot for the tuna. For Patrick B, I'll take the one for Patrick B. Fair enough? I'm nervous because that's the one that you're more worried about. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Why would you ask me that? Oh, man, I don't know. If that's the score, Patrick, you're a freaking wizard, man. All right, you look parched, Chugs, plus my locals. Shout out for the best content, personal interactions, and the weekly pick'ems. We got some news here around the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, they have gone out and they have signed cornerback Isaiah Brown, and they have decided to cut Jordan Parham. So Isaiah Brown back with the Raiders here after they literally just cut him. And then they move on from the UDFA Jordan Parham. That's the news that just went down today. For those that don't know who Isaiah Brown is, that's Ike. So the Raiders literally just cut Ike Brown the other day. The Raiders, I'll just tweet this out, released Ike Brown a few days ago, and now have brought him back. Plus, they have released Jordan Parham, who was a UDFA. Hashtag Raider Nation. All right. I have not put it on for Brandon yet. Let's give some shout-outs, though. Is there stats? Yep, so the news that just happened here was the Raiders, they just brought back Ike Brown. They released him a few days ago. They brought him back, and now they're going to move on from Parham. That's the new news, if you will, around the Raiders right now. Hang on, I got to add tuna. Gotta add tuna. I'll add a community post on that. What happened? Oh, my Lord. Martin, you should take off tuna chunks and put tuna chugs. How much? Are you kidding me? I've literally said that 10 times. Ike Brown. His name's Ike. I'm positive, yes. I'm very positive. We don't need to make a video on that, though, I promise. We're okay. We're going to be all right. What up, Celesbo? Did they say what the guaranteed money was? No, the guaranteed money, again, it was not reported. However, I can't imagine that the Raiders are going to offer him less than $10.1 million guaranteed. Michael, you said the right... Raiders! FLAC! Appreciate everyone who sent in the soups. Uh-oh, Desi Turner. All right, y'all, get the tunas going. JJ Fan, Queen Sarah Otto, Venom Sosa, DS, Vincenzo Teen _ Raider. $100 super chat from the great Brandon Jasper, which now means it's Chugs 2:00 time. What up, Desi? What did I say? 2:00 time, boot time. I'm just so used to the 2:00. Jay Wiggly, Alan Spice, Surf Life, Hellcat. What up, Martin? Mr. King Sanchez. What's the time? What are you looking for here? It's training camp. You're trying to get back into shape. Oh, shit. Oh! Ira Jackson! Bang! Status of your jersey, Ira. It is ordered. Ordered. It usually takes, I don't know, 2 weeks or whatever for our team to get the logistics as far as I'm concerned. I also, Nate, if you're out there watching, you haven't messaged me as far as I know, and you haven't messaged Jeremy either.
Nate!
You're owed a Raiders Report jersey, and we just haven't heard from you. I don't know what to get.
Have you seen Nate?
I have no idea. Do we just get him a 39 and just put Nate on it? Do we do that? I mean, that's kind of like close to what Borelli did, 17 in a Fresno. Oh! John Scheffler! Bang! That's 2 more. Oh, man. All right, let me get Ira on here.
When it hits your lips, it tastes so good. It makes you want to send in a super chat. Woo-wee!
Did you not say?
Marshy!
We showed everyone what Chef was drinking, and then we said, in like 20 minutes, once he gets a few drinks in, a hundo is going to be flowing. John Scheffler, one of the legends here of the Raiders Report, man. We need a beer. Marshy Beer Bong. Marshy Beer Bong. I owe one as well here for Ira. Hang on. I can't get this. Yeah, I'll do the bat. We'll be good. Oh, I got it. Let's freaking ride. Everyone, hundo, you get put on the Boot Hall of Fame, which I finally was able to get a Raiders decal. It took way too long. Way too long. Spam F. Marsh. F. Marshy. Is he rolling in here?
I think so.
Brandon says, true, Chef. When it hits the lips, it's so good. And cheers to the nation.
I think he said he's not coming in until we get 100 Marshies in the chat.
100 Marshies? Oh, that'll be easy. F. We get 100 F Marshalls. He's rolling in here. Let's go. Oh! Ira Jackson! Bang! Ira! 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 What's crazy about today's show, and I didn't tell y'all this. I told some of y'all that my dad's a Jets fan, right? So he's tuning in today to watch our Raiders-Jets show. But here's the thing. I got family and friends over, so the family and friends are all sitting around hanging out with my dad today, and they're watching this show go crazy. When I tell them what I do on a daily basis, they don't quite understand it, but they're about to learn today.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen Marshall wobbling over.
Oh, he looks so defeated.
Oh,
He just looks like he has no idea what he's going to do. He's going to grab a shot fun.
Marsha.
Wow. Here he comes. He's got his little shot fun. Yeah. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Marsh thought he was going to get away with just doing one.
So, there's new footage out on the whole Burrow thing. Dude, I don't know if it's a calf strain or if it's an Achilles.
Martin, what's up, Brody? What's up, Martin? Don't rush me, Scheffler. Don't rush me.
I think it's an Achilles, dude.
Don't say that.
I mean, look at it.
It's always been his Achilles heel.
All right, you ready? Get the F Marshes flowing in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
All right, go.
Wait, no, count it down. What the hell was that?
3, 2, 1, go.
Get a bib. You're slipping. Marshall can show me how to do the boot correctly.
I feel like it's more difficult to drink out of the bat.
Oh, yeah. Big hole.
Whew.
Big hole.
Wow.
My hole. My hole. How much for a Marshall?
A what? A marshy boot.
We're 300 away from a K. 2K. You get probably.
All right.
Well, how much are y'all in?
That's it. Yep. If that's what you want. If that's what you want.
Step up to the plate, Scheffler.
Oh, man. You guys need a medic in the studio. Nah, Kelly, we're good. We're okay. Very true. Very, very true. All right, y'all. We're gonna monitor the Burrow injury. Might have to even film that tomorrow for our main YouTube channel here. Excuse me. I got a lot of crap going on right now. A lot of stuff. All right, so I added everyone to the Boot Hall of Fame. I think I got the other Ira on there, right? Yep. We got double Iras. Actually, no, I owe another one for Ira. That's on me, Ira. Wow, there's I don't know what the troll job is going on right now, but a lot of trolling going on. This quarterback replacement. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of trolling. Raider fans, man, undefeated. Raider Nation is 100% undefeated. Chugs, are you ready to get into a Raiders Jets Madden simulation? I told my dad that we'd start at around 4:20, 4:30. So hopefully he's here watching. You ready? What up, Desi? I'm almost a doctor. You're fine. Yeah, I got a PhD. I had a PhD on my resume to get here. It's a fact. Swear to God. Stands for passion, honesty, and determination. That was on my resume. I had somebody tell me that, and it stuck with me ever since. So, yes, I got a PhD. We got 400 people watching, 282 likes. I think without further ado, let's get in to this Raiders-Jets watch party. Some people are like, yo, that is super lame. You know what? You're probably not wrong, but I got the job. So if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be here. I don't know what I'd be doing. I have no idea. I always did want to make YouTube videos. I don't know if my podcast would have taken off, though, without Chat Sports. But, hey, we're here, and that's the most important thing. And we got some beers, too. All right, here we go. Week 10, Jets, Raiders. Can they hear you? You sound terrible back there. Chug sounds terrible. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I'm ready. Are you ready? Coming up, Raiders, Jets, Week 10, Madden simulation. Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports. And coming up, we got a Week 10 Madden simulation. The Las Vegas Raiders up against the New York Jets. Now, technically, this game is going to be on Sunday Night Football. And this is going to be a big-time game. And if you haven't been following along with our Raiders Madden season, entering this one, the Jets, they're 6-2. The Las Vegas Raiders are 5-4, though they did just lose their last 2 games. If you don't know, my dad, he's a big Jets fan. He's going to be watching this one, and I got the family and the friends. They're all tuning in to this game, so I really need the nation to show out today. So let me know down in the comments who you got. Type LV for the Raiders, or you could type NYJ for the New York Jets. We're going to do 8-minute quarters for those that do not know. We go through the entire game, breaking it all down. But I also want to show you all the AFC West standings as they stand right now. Chiefs, 8-1. Raiders, 5-4. Chargers, 4-4. The Denver Broncos, and 2-6. Maybe Sean Payton thinks that Nathaniel Hackett isn't as bad as what he originally said. If you've been following along with our Madden Sim, here is our live schedule. We go live every single Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're going to continue that until this season ends. So the next game that we're going to do, newsflash, is going to be Friday. So then Tuesday, Chugs, though, for those that do not know, will not be here. Friday against the Dolphins, Tuesday against the Chiefs, and he's not going to be here either then for Thursday Vikings or Friday Chargers. So I'm going to have a bunch of different hosts here on the Raiders Report with me, because right before the actual season gets underway, Chugs is going to take a little bit of vacation time. And, hey, I don't blame him whatsoever. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. We got Sunday Night Football. Las Vegas, New York, 2 big-time major cities. But, man, you got Aaron Rodgers going up against his old buddy Devontae Adams. I'm interested to see what happens here. We got Jimmy G, Jacobs, Divine, Marcus Peters. Chugs has got Marcus Peters in the game. All right, Chugs, I see you. I see you out there. Get those 24s in the chat. Show Marcus a little bit of love. But now I'm realizing I'm wearing the reverse Peters. Got the reverse Peters on. Jimmy G fired up, and he's fired up because he's been healthy for 10 games. This is the 10th game he's healthy. That's a win. Though, you got to give McDaniels a little bit of credit in the idea of being able to keep quarterbacks healthy. He's always been able to do that. Like, you can hate on him, but he has been able to keep QBs healthy for the most part. What up, Scott? What up, Martin? What up, Queen? What up, Matthew Yoakum? The deals are still the deals, if you don't already know. Adams has got to be fired up for this game. I mean, this is no doubt a game that Adams, in real life, he's got circled on his calendar. This is a big one. I mean, the Jets, to me, are one of the most difficult teams to be able to wrap my mind around because when I hear Jets, I think it's never going to work. The fact that I hear that they're on Hard Knocks, I'm like, it's never going to work. But then when you really do look at the offense and you look at the overall roster, you're like, yeah, they could definitely make some noise. All right, y'all, so first quarter of action. I see Desi Super Chat, incentives and or bonus dollars, and the JJ offer. There were no numbers that were reported. However, if I'm going to guess, I am going to guess and I'm going to assume that at least $10.1 million of that 1 year $12 million was fully guaranteed. Raiders are back to receive the kick, which means the Jets will get it to start the second half. Trey Tucker back to receive the kick. Sunday Night Football, take a knee. Nice. It's a good start. It's a good start for the Raiders coming out onto the field. Michael Mayer, the rookie. You got Hunter Renfrow, Jacoby Myers, and Devontae Adams. Now, I want to treat these games like this. I'm going to be telling y'all, spam D, show me those TDs, all the good stuff. I treat this like it is a real-life game. I'm a big you practice how you play type of dude. So here we go right now. What up, Joseph? King, Raider Nation, Stevens. Mitch, what's up with JJ? I don't know. I said today in a video that I believe Jacobs needs to fire his agent. If you haven't already checked out that video, please go ahead and do so. Here we go. First play of the game. Jacobs, run, middle. Give me a first down. Oh, second and Chugs coming up here. Come on, man. I thought he had it. I like the first play, though. Shotgun, run to the right side. I know last week against the Giants, they ran a lot, and I mean a lot to the left side of the offensive line. So the first play of the game is a run. I'll tell you what, after that first run play, I'm throwing here, and then if I don't get it, I'm going to go back to the run. The ball's literally across the first down marker. I mean, can we not see that first off? Jimmy G, fake handoff, looking, throw, short, caught. Zamir White action. First down Raiders. So early on in this game, a little bit of Josh, a little bit of Zamir. We'll see how this one ends up going. My dad's in the chat. Everybody, boo my dad today. He's the Jets fan. Here we go. Garoppolo, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun. Jimmy G drops back, looking, throw. Oh, my Lord. Is that on Renfrow or Adams? Both players open. That was a miscalculation, and it almost landed in the arms of the Jets defender. Honestly, that reminded me of the final play of last season where Adams and Renfrow ran into each other. Carr threw it up. There would have been an open receiver, but Renfrow ran the wrong route. I'm curious if Renfrow ran the wrong route there. Second down and 10. Garoppolo looks, throws, left, caught. And it's Devontae Adams. I mean, there's no doubt that that's going to be a matchup to monitor. You got one of the best young cornerbacks in the National Football League in Sauce Gardner out of Cincinnati. He was my #1 corner in last year's draft. And if you got Adams on him, I know last season Adams made Patrick Surtain look like a rookie. And I believe when Adams goes up against Sauce Gardner this upcoming season, he's going to make him look like a second-year guy. Actually, he's going to make him look like a rookie. He's one of the best in the biz. Now, Jeremy, we did just cross 300 likes. Let's get to 400 right now. Garoppolo, ball at the 49, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Looking, throws, middle of the field again. It's Adams, makes a guy miss, and that's going to be a first down Raiders. Get those ones in the chat. I mean, that's a big one, man. That's a big first down. You guys see my dad? Much love to the nation. He's trying to suck up right now. Dad, you're the enemy today, man. You're the enemy today. I will say, though, my dad has always been a big fan of the Raiders. But it's not his #1, so does it even count? I don't know. If you ain't first, you're last. A wise man once said. We got 6 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Anthony's asking, what's the record? The record is 5-4 for the Raiders. Handoff, left side, Jacobs. And that's going nowhere. Second down and 8. But you know what? You know what we are going to go to? This one's rolling in from John Scheffler. Speaking of bang, Garoppolo drops back and gets hit, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Scheffler. Oh, wait, no, Jacobs caught it. But he only gained a yard. 3rd down and 7. I'll get my beer bong here in just a second. You got to give me a minute here, Chef. You guys caught me off guard a little bit. I got it. Frank the Tank, Tank the Frank the Tank. 3rd down and 7, Garoppolo drops back, looking, throws, middle field, wide open, caught! Renfrow, 1st down Raiders, spam those 13s. Made up for it. Made up for the bad route earlier in the game. It's 1st down and goal now for the Silver and Black. Spam Chef Bang. We know Chef Bangs. I mean, he is wide open. 1st down and goal, but hey, the red zone struggles, man. The red zone struggles for this team will always make me nervous. 1st down and goal. I'll knock back this. Once we score, we better score. Garoppolo under center. Looks. He's got a guy in middle field. Caught. Touchdown! Raiders! It's Michael Mayer. 1st touchdown of the season, I think. 2nd one. Mark my words. Michael Mayer will make Raider Nation forget about Darren Waller. Touchdown! I'll tell you this. Scheffler threw in a hundo, and the Raiders scored a touchdown. I like the idea. How you like them apples, Pops? How you like those apples? Show me those TDs. Chugs, can you give a few shout-outs here while I knock this back? Raiders' extra point is up, and it is good. That was a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Raiders up 7-0.
Raider Reese, Queen Sarah Auto, Blue Richards, Bryson Rocket, Venom Sosa. Let's go! TDs from Crazy Guy, Mike Montes, Javier, Brandon Jasper, Heffa, Venom Sosa, JJ Fan, Sean PM, Mike Montes.
What does Sean do in the AM?
Good question.
Sean, what do you do in the AM? Just curious. Got to add Chef to the Boot Hall of Fame. Chef always down to party, man. Chef always cooking up the supers. And a tackle made by Duke Shelley. And here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Jets offense. I don't know if I've ever wanted a Madden win more than I want this Madden win right now. This is a big game. Chef says he wants a boot. We're 225 away. 225 away from a boot. Ooh, boy. 1st down at 10. Come on, defense. Get the D's in the chat. Throw some D's in the chat. Throw some D's in the chat. Aaron Rodgers, bunch formation. Got a lone running back. It's Breece Hall. Rodgers, handoff. Hall, left side. Oh, man. To the 40. All the way down to the 25-yard pickup. Down to the 45-yard line. And it's Breece Hall, 2nd-year running back out of Iowa State. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets. Easy as it gets. There was nobody around him. Marcus Epps on the tackle. Marcus Peters on the complete other side of the field there. What up, Alan? Damn it, Chugs. I know, right? Anytime something bad happens in this game, you guys blame Chugs. Will the Raiders beat the Jets? Y for yes and for no. Ball at the 45. Same formation for New York. This time, oh, Crosby's loose. Oh, my goodness. Crosby makes Aaron Rodgers wish he was still on that darkness retreat. Doesn't see him. Lays the wood. Give me those 98s. Give me those sacks. Crosby's been on a whole nother level recently. Last week he had at least 68 pressures. This week I hear he's going for 69. Shout out to Crosby, the best in the biz. Rodgers, power eye. If that happens in real life, Rodgers might have died. Throws, caught. I mean, you tell me this. Rodgers rolls, and it's just Crosby right there. Done. 3rd down and 8. Tackle made by Divine Diablo. Also, we got an update here on Jalen Ramsey. For those of you that are watching this live, knee injury. Going to have an MRI. Not good. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers looking. Throws. Broken up. What a play by Marcus Epps. Literally putting his body on the line. Dude, I mean, that was dangerous. I mean, that was like, when you said torpedo, that makes me think of, you remember like the torpedo in the pool? You could just like throw it and it's just a missile underneath the water. Incomplete. And this is a big opportunity for the Raiders here to go up 2 scores against the 6-2 New York Jets team. Punt is away. DeAndre Carter is going to catch it. It's going to be 1st down and 10 coming up here for the silver and black. Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, I don't know about y'all. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. We got a $100 super chat, and the Raiders scored. I don't want it to be Chef. Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up? Are we going to get a Raiders touchdown here? 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Martin. Yeah, there's a lot of dad jokes I can go with. Garoppolo is going to send his man in motion. Drops back, looks. Still looking, throws short. And it's going to fall. Incomplete. Garoppolo today, 6 of 8, 63 yards, and a touchdown. So far, today's MVPs are John Scheffler and Ira Jackson. I am for real. Garoppolo under center. Ball at the 11. Fake handoff to Jacobs. Going to roll to the right. Has all day to throw. Still looking. Throws. Yikes. Throws into the double coverage. I mean, that's a risky throw. It's a risky throw. Alacron says, when is 4 going to play? The only way 4's playing is if Jimmy G gets hurt. That's the only way. 3rd down and 10. Garoppolo. Shotgun. 3 to the right. Good blocking, throws. And it's a really good play there by Sauce Gardner. I realized the last time I said Sauce with Devontae Adams, I think it was actually DJ Reed. Because Reed's, I believe, 4, Gardner's 1. 4th down and 10. I mean, that's a 3 and out. You know why it's a 3 and out? We didn't get a 100. I'm convinced. Convinced that was the reason. E.J. Cole here to punt this one away. Back to receive it, caught. I mean, really nice play there. Really nice play there by the Raiders. Ja'Cory and Bennett, the 3rd or 4th fastest corner in Madden. 96 overall speed. I believe he's the 3rd or 4th fastest corner in Madden. And you could really see it there. All right, Raiders up 7-0. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Let's go. If you don't spam defense, if you don't spam Raiders, you're probably a Jets fan. You know what? You are a Jets fan, which I get told all the time. 1st down and 10. Raiders up 7-0 handoff. Breece Hall. And he's going to go down. 2nd down and 8. 2 carries, 27 yards. Let's go, D. What up, PG? Big Fields, Desi, Scott. I got Hefe, Rico, Ira Jackson, one of the MVPs today. El Loco, Venom, Bryson. Rodgers, another handoff up the middle. And I watch a lot of Madden games. Every time they run the ball, I'm happy. I mean, literally, every time. If you run the ball in Madden, you eat corn the long way without butter. 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 45. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Rodgers drops back. Crosby's going to get some pressure. Rodgers gets rid of it quickly. I mean, I'll tell you this. If this is a real-life play and our defense is hanging out about 2 yards behind the 1st down sticks, I'm going to freak out. Like, Diablo, Spillane, what the hell are you guys doing? You got to be up there at the first down marker. Who's in for $250 for a boot? I mean, if we had 5 people send in 50, that's a boot. Chef, start the train. I have confidence in Raider Nation that they're not going to let you down. First down at 10, handoff, right side tackle by Robert Spillane. And it's going to be a gain of 6 coming up here for the New York Jets. What? Better quarterback, Jimmy G or Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? In this game, it's still Aaron Rodgers. The fact that Rodgers was willing to take a $35 million pay cut just for the Jets makes me even more angry because I'm like, imagine if he would have taken that pay cut with the Raiders. Exactly. Scheffler, all right, here's one of the 5. Scheffler started the train, all right? I want you guys to think of this as the conga line at a wedding. Scheffler's just out there right now dancing. Ira Jackson says, you know what, Scheffler? I got your back. And now we got John Scheffler. We got Ira Jackson all dancing the conga line. Who's going to join Scheffler and who's going to join Ira? Don't leave these guys hanging. End of the first quarter, Raiders up 7-0. Rodgers at the 39, handoff left side, and it's another big hole, giggity. Tackle made by Tyree Wilson. You can't leave them hanging. You can't leave them hanging. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Ventrack! So we got Scheffler, conga line. Then we got a little Ira Jackson, conga line. Ventrack says, but wait, let me get in that conga line. We need 2 more 50s for a boot. 2 more. First down at 10 for the New York Jets. Move those chains. I mean, the Raiders have done a good job not giving up the big play. But, man, they are giving up a lot of yards. Short underneath routes, passes. Oh, man. 490 people are watching. Oh! Patrick B says, hold these. Patrick B. Bang! Mount Raider Moore legend, Patrick B. Fill up the boot. Second down and 10. Rodgers, shotgun. Looking, throws, quick, middle of the field, tight end, caught. And it's third down. Get the threes in the chat. Threes in the chat. Scheffler, Ira, Ventrack, Patrick B. Who's doing the boot? You guys get 4 votes. If it lands at exactly 2 and 2, we'll figure it out from there. 3rd and 3, I don't know what he's doing. Caught, runs backwards. I think he actually forgot which way he was supposed to go. Tackle made by Marcus Peters. I actually think that he forgot which way to go. You look at that replay, and you tell me that that Jets guy did not know which way he was supposed to go. Patrick B says Chugs. 1 vote for Chugs. Scheffler says Chugs. If Ira or Ventrack say Chugs, Ira said Chugs. Kick is up, and the kick is good. We got a 7-3 ball game. Boot coming up here from Jeremy Chugs. You know what, Chugs? I'm a man of the people, and I want Marshall to do a boot. So Marshall, because he's a Giants fan, said, hey, if we get to 2K, I'll do a boot. So my deal out there to the nation is this. If we get to 1,500, I'll do a boot. Also, the game has been paused because Jeremy's going to go get a boot. And if you're looking for daily videos, if you're looking for content, you want to talk about the Raiders. Unfortunately, we don't have the Mega Boot. The Mega Boot has been shipped off to one that they call David Zahn. Oh, Mr. Zahn. Mr. Zahn. How about this, y'all? If you could, right, and this might be weird off the jump, and once Chugs gets back with his boot, we'll continue this Madden simulation. If somebody's never heard of the Raiders Report before, why should they subscribe? Like, this is something that I like to do during live shows. I don't really have the time during a video that goes out on its own because it would take up so much time, and it's really hard to retain audience's attention in some YouTube videos. But let's just say somebody right now is watching the Raiders Report for the very first time. So, Zahn, why should somebody subscribe? Queen Sarah Otto, why should somebody subscribe? Healing the Power says, one of the best Raider contents on the internet. Alan Spice says, because Marsh loves the Raiders. Why would you subscribe? Yeah? What is that? We got David Zahn's favorite beer.
Like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story.
Ryan says, because you guys are entertaining as hell. It's a Raiders party all day, that's why. You subscribe for the community from Venthrak. That's why I subscribe. Chugs, calm down. Because the nation, it's family. I agree. I agree. Your true diehard Raiders, Bryson. 24/7 content. Venthrak says for the singing. If you subscribe for the singing, you guys are going to love our Thursday Night Football coverage. Number one, because it's Raiders. Number two, because the nation is family. Fun like a tailgate. Great content from Tropical Remy. I feel like Tropical Remy hasn't been around in a minute. What up, Mario? Am I popping up? I thought Mario said I'm pooping right now. I'm unsubbing because of Chugs from Bruh. Bruh.
I'll stop singing if you subscribe.
Bruh. Bruh.
Say you subscribe and I'll stop singing.
Appreciate all the compliments. Chuggy Bull. Over under. Chugs. Type O for over. U for under. I'm going to put it at 7 seconds. How about 7.75? 7.75. Will Chugs, his second boot, by the way. 3 beers, 36 ounces.
Never made it as a wise man.
Oh, my God. 7.75 seconds. Type O for over, U for under. As soon as that beer hits those lips, I'm hitting start. Here we go. Type O for over. I'm going to type my O for over. I don't think you got it today. Oh, my God. Never cut it as a poor man stealing, but this is how you remind me. I really am. 7.91. According to my clock. Though, there's a lot of people that said Chugs did it. Did Jeremy get under 7.75? My clock said 7.91. Surf Life says actually 7.2. Emerson says 7.6. Queen Sarah said he got it. Scheffler says it's over. Venom Sosa says yes, he did. 7.9 from Leon. There's a reason we call him Jeremy Chugs.
Never made it as a wise man.
Because he never made it as a wise man, and now he chugs boots on YouTube. Kickoff here by the Jets. Raiders up 7-3, and return by Trey Tucker. It's unbelievable. I think the thing I hate about this game more, well, that's not true. The thing I hated most, which I'm glad we corrected, was roughing the passer penalties. The new thing I hate more is Trey Tucker's inability to get to the 20-yard line. Like, it's unbelievable. Yeah, El Loco, what was that return? It's honestly funny now. Like,
Trey Tucker.
when he returns it, it's
Trey Tucker. Never made it as a wise man.
Trey Tucker. Not even close. First down and 10. Raiders got the lead, 7-3. Garoppolo under center, bunches formation. Adams pointing ahead. And now Adams going to go in motion. Sweep to 17. And he's going to get second and chugs. Second and chugs coming up here. 7-3 ball game, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. The Raiders got to get a touchdown here because Jets get ball at half. Got to put up some points here. For those that do not know, my dad, big-time Jets fan, okay? Dad, if you're watching right now, first down, Michael Mayer, love to see it. Dad, if you're watching right now, how much for you to do a shot of scotch here on the Raiders Report? Honestly, the fact that he just put this emoji in right now, that just tells me that he's drunk. My dad's using emojis. That's a dangerous game. Garoppolo, handoff. Jacobs up the middle. Second down and 6 coming up. My dad's a Jets fan. Dad, in the chat, how much for a shot? You put the number in there, and we're going to make it happen. I'm a little nervous. If you guys want to say what's up to my dad, it is Scotch Day from Sheffield. That's why he's drinking Scotch. Second and 6, handoff. Jacobs left side. First down, Raiders. Type those ones in the chat. Type those ones in the chat. Dad, I just want you to know that whatever number you put in the chat, every time somebody sends that number in is a shot. We're going to play a little tuna clock. Jeremy's got the tuna jersey on, so just be smart. The nation gets down. The nation gets down. So all I ask is be smart. First down at 10. 4 minutes ago, another handoff, Jacobs. And I kind of like this drive. They're killing a lot of clock here. Being smart about not giving the Jets too much time, who have all 3 of their timeouts. If I'm the Raiders, I'm trying to drain this clock all the way down to 0. Put some points up on the board and not letting Aaron Rodgers get back out onto the field. Second down and 6. What up, Ben Thrack? Handoff, no. Garoppolo looks deep. And it's picked. That was a forced throw to Devontae. A forced throw to Devontae. Dad, I don't think you understand what you just said there. I'm going to say this. He's not going to do $1. So,
Vinthrak.
That's not happening.
This one goes out to Jeremy, the 7-second wonder. Hey, how did you know what my ex-girlfriend used to call me?
This is one of Chug's, the 7-second wonder Chugs.
That's what my ex used to call me.
Really?
The 7-second wonder.
I didn't know that. I'll have to ask Danny.
Best 7 seconds of your life.
Scheffler, $1 Scotch shot. I'm in. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, clearly this was a bad idea. The deal's off. Dad, I'm just going to take a shot for you because someone didn't understand the assignment. Missed tackle there by Crosby, which never happens. Richie didn't get the assignment. I respect the hell out of it. Some of y'all are like, all right, now I know where Mitch gets it from. Now I get it. 2 shots for Papa Renz for PG. We'll give my dad a call at halftime. So, Dad, once halftime hits of this game, you and I, we're going to take a drink. Mario, now your dad just built different. Chef. You guys, I love y'all. 3rd down and 8. Get the threes in the chat. Get those threes in the chat. Get those threes in the chat. Soft says, what's our record at this point? Our record is 5-4. The Jets are 6-2. Incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. Rodgers really struggled today. 5 of 8 for 24 yards. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go.
Raiders defense clamping up.
They are. Raiders defense has been playing well this entire Madden season. If the Raiders D plays as well as what they've had in this Madden sim, at this point in 9 games, at least 6-3. Like, this offense, you can say what you want about Jimmy G. The offense is more talented than the defense. The defense right now, Rolly's probably giving up, on average, less than 21 a game. In the NFL, if you're giving up less than 21, you got to win more than you lose. No doubt about it. No doubt. 7-3. And the voice that you hear in the microphone is the guy who's going to be working with me tomorrow since Jeremy's taken some
Jeremy
time
Chubbs
off.
quit the Raiders report.
There you go. Jeremy's out. We got Nick Chugs. 1st down and 10. Handoff. Jacobs makes a few guys miss. And it's going to be the 2-minute warning. All right, Dad, since apparently you're not good at making deals, let's make a deal right now. This is going to be the deal right now. Every single $50 super chat we get, my dad's going to take a shot, and I'm going to take a shot with him here on the Raiders Report during halftime. You got 1:55 to go. So, Dad, get the scotch ready. Every single 50 we get, you better pour up a shot. The nation already saw how you got down when you popped on this show before. Richie knocked back like 16 fireball shots. It was...
Wait, what happened now?
When was that? That was earlier this offseason.
That was when I wasn't here, because I was like off Friday. I remember a story being told of your dad coming in, just getting hammered.
He just ripping fireball. So every 50, my dad and I, Scotch shots, National Scotch Day. He's a Jets fan. Let's take him down. 1st down and 10. Garoppolo throws. Quick caught. Adams. Going to be a gain of about 3. Jimmy G today, 9 of 14, 86 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Wasn't it his birthday from Queen Sarah Otto? Maybe. I don't remember.
This is your birthday weekend.
Vedrak! My dad said easy. Easy, big fella. 1st down, Renfrow! 1st down and 10 for the silver and black. John said, Mitch, listen to your dad. He said $1 shots. I'm telling you this right now. Y'all know how much I hate a guy who refers to himself as Wi-Fi. I wouldn't even put that on him with y'all. $1 shots. No way, man. No way. 7-3 ball game. 1:01. Raiders take a timeout. You got to get yourself in field goal territory. Jimmy G, shotgun. Renfrow to the left. Adams to the right. Going to drop back. Looks. Throws. Caught. Renfrow again. 1st down Raiders and another timeout.
It's usually 3rd and Renfrow, but he's picking up all the 1st downs today.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I love this. This is...
What's up, Chuggy?
This is great.
I told the Raiders
Keep it
report
moving.
that you quit.
Rusty T, you already know. Alan Spice, you already know. 1st down and 10. Garoppolo looking, throws, field. Caught! 1st down and goal, and it's Renfrow again! Holy shit! Hunter Renfrow, what a drive, what a catch, what a throw! Over DJ Reed, who's got an interception today, said, DJ Reed, you're too tiny. Go get some Kanzuris. Spam those 13s. Alan Spice, lucky 13. Hey, I do got a lucky Irish number 13 jersey. Here we go. 1st down and goal. Garoppolo, 23-22. Handoff. Zamir White, they pulled Jacobs. I love it. 2nd and goal. They're going to use their final timeout. I swear to God, if McDaniels kicks a field goal here, I'm going to lose my shit. 2nd and goal, 16 seconds.
Oh, they can't run it no more because if they don't score, they're done.
Yeah, you go out of shotgun here. Go out of shotgun. Shotgun, it's got to be quick. Shotgun, Jacoby to the left, Adams in the slot. That's where he's going. Looks, he's got Adams. Oh, it's Renfrow again, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow! Get those 13s. He was cooking on that drive. Cooking. Hey, Richie, how you feeling? This is a nice lead. Show me those TDs. That was a lot of Hunter Renfrow. 13 seconds left, 13-3. Raiders 14-3 lead against the New York Jets. Richie's awfully quiet. He's awfully quiet. Where you at? Where you at? Right? We get back to him. He's like, 28. 14-3. So far, Richie only owes one Scott shot. At halftime, I'm going to FaceTime my dad, who's a Jets fan, and we're going to make him take a Scott shot for every $50 super chat that we get. And I'm not going to leave him hanging. I'm going to take a shot with him for every single one. So, here we go. Queen Sarah Otto, I think Daddy Renz is taking a nap. You're probably right. He's probably resting up. See, if you're the Jets right now, do you throw one deep or do you take a knee? I throw one deep. That's what I mean. In today's NFL, pass interference, anything's possible. And it's a coward move. Oh, wait, maybe not. You call timeout here if you pick up a first down. They do. 7 seconds. Interesting running play there by Mr. Robert. Ahira! Here we go. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can see this type of bullshit. Richie's got his Jets helmet on, which you can't really see because it's a green screen. But he's got the Jets helmet on. Oh, Rodgers is in trouble. Crosby said, you know what, I'll take my second sack of the day. Sorry, big fella. You owe me 2 Scott shots. Unless we get more. All right, Chugs, we got second half coming up here in just a second. Dad, I'm going to FaceTime you. That means you need to accept the call. You got to approve the camera and your audio, and we're good. You ready? I hope the answer is yes. Once he answers, if he answers, you might be a little nervous. I'm going to hand the phone over to Chugs, and we're going to go from there. Oh, man, he might be nervous. No answer. Oh, wait. Connecting. You gotta turn your camera on. I already knew what was going to happen. I knew it. Every time we FaceTime, oh, there he is. He looks like the Instagram ad thing where they get the random guy in the helmet. Here, wait a minute. Here, I'm gonna hand you over to Chugs. That way they can get a better look at you. Honestly, if Joe Namath were to suit up today for the Jets, that's what it would look like. All right, big fella. You owe me 2 shots of scotch. I'm taking a shot of Fireball with you. You ready? You go, I go. You owe me 2. I respect that you still got the warning tag on it. Yeah, I can tell. Only make sure you take only 2. Yeah, I got you. When you go, I go. I don't think that was 2. David's on for Papa Renz. Yo, you got an opportunity to give a shout out to Zon. Yeah, we gotta cut him off.
Oh, wait. I had you on mute, Richie. I need it one more time.
We don't need it another time.
Give me Jets, Jets.
You know, there's always the story that your parents are very upset about their children. I'm very disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. All right, we gotta take him off. We gotta get him out of here. I'll tell you this right now, though. When the Raiders do play the Jets, my dad's gonna be at Sunday Night Football. He's gonna be at the Jets game. I need you guys to heckle him a little bit, and we're gonna have a good time here on the Raiders Report. You be safe out there. So the neighbors are just called me and they said, we got a 60-year-old man running around the backyard in a helmet. I'm just saying, be careful. All right, y'all, everyone say goodbye to my dad. He's heading on out, and there we go. What up, Zon? Yeah, well, I think Richie did like 8 shots. I don't even know. He drank an entire glass of scotch, which somebody said 2 shots. Didn't quite give him 2 shots. We're going to pour one up one more for Zon. Everyone say goodbye to my dad for being a good sport. I appreciate it. Raiders up 14-3 over the Jets right now. And the offensive snaps, Raiders lead that 28-20. Rushing plays, 8-7. Rushing yards, advantage Jets, but most of those came on the very first play by New York. And overall, the passing yards is the big story of today's game. Max Crosby, 2 huge sacks. Giggity. And then the fact that Rodgers, their brand new QB, has not really been able to get anything cooking up. A really, really good start. Venom says, Uber home, Mitch. I walk. And I'm going to walk today as well. All right, the third quarter is about to get underway. Raiders up 14-3. Double-digit lead. Second half, Jets get ball to start it off. Who else is nervous? I don't know about you. I'm nervous. Anytime the Raiders got a double-digit, I'd almost rather them be up by 9.
Raiders with the double-digit lead, nothing to worry about, Mitch.
Yep. I'd almost rather them be up by 9. That's how I feel right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you? 1 being you're not nervous at all. 10 being you are freaking the hell out. For those of you out there, Scheffler asked, hey, what is it going to take to get a boot? We are 300 away from a boot from me. And if we get to a boot from me, then it really going to get interesting here. Chef, I'll tell Marsh. Hang on, Chef. Tackle made at the 22. Scheffler just messaged me and said, tell Marsh to follow him on Twitter, Scheffler, so that way Scheffler can talk shit to Marsh. I respect it. Hey, I respect it. Here we go. Ira says boot with 2 shots in it. Yikes. If we get to 2K with Marsh, I'll pour some shots in his boot. First down at 10. 14-3 is the lead. Rodgers throws quick, middle of the field. Tackle made there by Marcus Epps. Rodgers today 6-9 for 30 yards. Second down and 4 coming up. Come on, Raiders. That was McCole Hardman, former Chiefs wide receiver. And he's going to pick up about 6. Second down and 4 coming up. Rodgers shotgun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Drops back, looks. You know what I like here, though, on that play? They put Crosby on the other side. He's predominantly rushing on the left side. That time they put him on the right side. He doesn't usually go up against the left tackle that often. Third down and 4. Let's go get the 3s. Get the 3s in the chat. Oh, man, they got 3 to the right. That's not a good look right now for the Raiders. I'd be really nervous about the guy in the slot. Rodgers throws quick. I mean, it's just, if you're a defensive-minded coach with Graham, you're going to look at the right side of that play there, and you got to be like, holy shit, I don't got it. Like, you got 3 guys on 1 guy, and everybody else is playing way too soft to coverage. I'm either going to call timeout or I'm going to yell at some people and say, get the hell up. Like, get the hell up closer to the line of scrimmage. That was way too easy on 3rd down. 14-3, the Raiders got the lead. Jets today, 11 passes, 9 rushes, power I formation, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Raiders got 8 guys in the box, and it's a handoff right side of Breece Hall. Nice tackle made there by Robert Spillane. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Hall today, 10 carries for 67 yards. Martin, which John? I don't know what you mean. I mean, today's MVPs, they got to be Ira Jackson and John Scheffler. Today's MVPs. Handoff left side, Rodgers and Spillane again. A very nice tackle, which makes it 3rd down. 3rd down and 6. Let's go. Get loud. We got 500 people watching. Yeah, Queen, tell them to like the video. Rodgers, shotgun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looks, throws deep. Caught. Unfreaking believable. And that one was on Peters. Rodgers went a little back shoulder. Jets come down with a 1st down, and they move the chains in a really, really big pickup there. Alan frickin' Lazard. I mean, it's a good play by New York. Not the greatest throw. I wish it would have been a pass deflection of some sorts, but hey, it is what it is. Here we go. 1st down and 10. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. Rodgers, ball to 34. Shotgun, drops back. Looking, still looking. Throw short. Breece Hall out of bounds. Gain of 2. 9-13 for 64 yards. He has.
Max Crosby, these last 2 games, unstoppable.
I mean, he's got 2 sacks today. He's been an absolute wrecking ball. Best in the game. 2nd down and 8. Rodgers, shotgun, drops back. Crosby again. I mean, that's incomplete. That's because Rodgers said, holy shit, here comes Crosby. 3rd down and 8. Got a super chat coming in from Aaron Rowley. Get those 3s in the chat. Finally found my Raiders home base. Been watching you guys for a minute now. I live in Missouri, so you can only imagine the Chiefs fans here. I mean, I'll say this, man. I appreciate that. That's why you subscribe. We got an amazing fan base here at the Raiders Report. We got an amazing group of people that tune in. At the end of the day, we're just diehard Raider fans. Crosby gets pressure. It doesn't matter because Robert Spillane can't freaking cover. 1st down. The New York Jets. Seriously, Aaron, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I mean this. Dude, I appreciate that. Chugs and I work our freaking ass off. And we appreciate everyone that takes time out of their day that watches these videos. Also, we got an update here on Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase says that quarterback Joe Burrow gave him a nod to say that he's all right. We'll see. 1st down and 10, ball to 21. Can you hold him to a field goal here? That would be clutch. Rodgers, handoff. Hall makes a guy miss as Merrick. Tackle made, gain of 3. I mean, the running game here by New York has been pretty impressive. Breece Hall's a great young running back. But Breece Hall's the type of back that, all right, you can get him later on in the draft. Does it make more sense to get a back like Hall later on in the draft and then not pay Jacobs? You know what I mean? Like, that's the conversation. 2nd down and 7. Rodgers drops back. Crosby. I mean, he's just all over him, but my God, Epps can't make the tackle, and he's unable to do it. Also, some other breaking news here. I don't know if you guys know this. Colorado, they're leaving the Pac-12 for the Big 12. Is that known? Got it. I don't follow college football. Jets stands for just enough talent. You're damn right, Chef. You're damn right. 1st down and goal. Bought the 8. Rodgers. Under center. Come on. Rodgers drops back, looks. And there's that guy again, 98. I mean, he's just incredible. He's just incredible. Second down and goal coming up. Get those Crosbys in the chat. I see Venom Sosa. My Mitches love Sosa. Tyree Wilson. I saw somebody say Chandler Jones is not on the field. He is. He was on the field, and he's been on the field. Venom, Ken, Mr. Akon, Sean, what up, what up? Get those 98s in the chat. Third sack of the game. He's in the game. Yeah, Chandler's in the game. He's next to Crosby. That's scary. Second and goal, ball at the 15. Rodgers, handoff, Hall. I thought he was going to break that. And now you got third down and goal, ball at the 9. Third down and goal, ball at the 9. Aaron, again, appreciate the content you guys put out. To keep updated, I can see all the hard work you put in. And to my Raider diehards, let's go. We do the show for the nation at the end of the day. That's what this thing's all about. Aaron, I salute you. Much love to you, my guy. Third down and goal. Rodgers drops back. Raiders bring a blitz. What is Robert Spillane doing? Here's the... Oh, dude, it's fourth down and goal. Ball at the 1. If I'm the Jets, I'm going for it. Or you make it a one-possession game and kick the field goal. Should the Jets go for it? Why for yes and for no? They're bringing out the field goal unit. Cowards, but I like it. I'm okay with it. Field goal is up, and it is good. 14-6. I mean, you got to go for it there, right? Like, you had a long drive. You have Aaron freaking Rodgers. You go for it. You have Aaron Rodgers. Like, the reason why you made the move for Rodgers is to go for it on fourth and goal at the 1. And if you're wrong, you're wrong.
I mean, also, the receiver, why are you falling down at the 1-yard line?
True. Very true. I'll take it, though.
Over under 20-yard line for Trey Tucker.
I got to see where he catches it. If he catches it and runs out of the end zone, it's an under.
All right, this is a return.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, it's under. Oh, my Lord. He got past the 20. Love it. You got to love it. You got to love it. First down and 10 coming up here. Third quarter, 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Both teams, all three of their timeouts. For the most part in this Madden Sim season, Devontae's been the main guy feastum. Hasn't done much. Today's game, Hunter Renfrow. Big Renfrow game. Garoppolo's going to drop back. He's going to look, throws one deep. And it's out of bounds. Looking for Jacobs on a deep wheel. Don't like it. Second down and goal coming up. That's a shitty call. Yeah, Venom, I hear you, man. I mean, if you're throwing a ball 30 yards down the field to Jacobs, back shoulder, don't like it. I pronounced it. Good stuff. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Garoppolo looks, empty backfield throws, middle field caught, wide open. Jacoby Myers, first down, Raiders. Let's go. Keep those chains moving. Keep those chains moving. Wide open. Get those 16s going. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Jets are doing there on that play, but I'm okay with it. Raiders up 8 points. Third quarter. Can you update that? I literally just noticed it. 14-6. Minute 38 to go. Come on, Raiders. Both teams, all three timeouts. Garoppolo, ball at the 38-yard line. Jacobs is the running back. Adams, Myers to the right. Garoppolo looks, throws right side, caught. Adams, I think he got a first down. I think he was able to stay in. Tightrope walked. I think he was able to tightrope. Catches it, beats his defender. Oh, he 100% stays in. First down, Raiders. Get those ones going. Get those ones going. Mario, I see you. El Loco, I see you. Minute 20 remaining. Adams today, 4 for 38. Mr. Akon, LFG, Jimmy Cheeks. Let's go, Jimmy Cheeks. It's weird to say out loud. Garoppolo, handoff, middle. Jacobs makes a guy miss. I don't know how he held on to that football, but hey, I'll take it. 2nd down and 1 coming up. 9-yard pickup there by Mr. Josh Jacobs. 484 people are watching. Guys, we are 16 likes away. 16 likes away from 400. And 300 away from a boot. You're right, 300 away from a boot. 2nd down and 1. Ball to 45. Raiders today, 21 passes, 9 rushing. This is a rush play. Garoppolo, handoff, right side. Jacobs, 2nd and 3rd and chugs. 8:45. What do? Run or pass? Type R for run, type P for pass. You're running in Madden? I'm passing. I'm passing. I'm either doing fullback dive or I'm throwing the rock. It's Madden. Oh, man, Strong to the left. Adams, Myers on the field. Garoppolo under center. If they would have ran it, they would have had it. Garoppolo throws deep. Did he get it in? He did! Michael Mayer got his feet in. Hurry up, though. That was close. You got to hurry up. You got to hurry up. 5 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Get those ones in the chat. Let's see if he got his feet in. I mean, this is about as close as it gets. Dude, I don't know. 1's in, 2's in. That's a catch. That's a catch. I think that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter as well. It's going to put us in the 4th. 4th quarter coming up. Raiders 14-6. Get those 4s. It's the 4th quarter time. 4th quarter time. If you're the Raiders here, do you go conservative and make sure you get a field goal, or do you go for the throat and get a touchdown? I'm going for the throat. Pause. Garoppolo, ball to 17, looking, throws. Doesn't find anyone open, and it's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. I'm going to run it here. I know I'm not a big run guy on Madden, but I'm going to run it here with Jacobs out of the shotgun. Pick up 4 or 5 yards, keep that clock moving. That's what I'm doing, especially with this look that I got right now. I like this look a lot. Garoppolo, shotgun, handoff, Jacobs up the middle, and he's going to get about 6, 3rd down and 4. I mean, but you also keep the clock going. You keep the clock going.
Hey, Mitch just knows ball.
I think I just know McDaniels. 3rd down and 4. 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go. And if anybody thinks that I have ever seen this simulation before, I swear to you, I have not. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Garoppolo looks like, is that Samir? No, it's Jacobs. Garoppolo drops back, looks, got Adams. Throws, caught, 1st down Raiders. Pushed out of bounds, but most importantly, you keep the chains moving. 1st down and 10, and the goal. Here we go. Queen Sarah, El Loco, Venom. All spamming those ones. I agree, Steven, 69. Really nice play right there. What up, Mr. Akon? I see you. Before today's show, my dad said the Jets were going to win today. Raiders defense has really, really stepped up in today's game. Ball to 2. Ball to 2. It's basically like almost 2.5. Garoppolo, power eye. All 3 tight ends in the game. Pitch left side. Zamir White. I hate that. I hate the pitch play to Zamir White. Why take Josh Jacobs out of the game? I mean, what on earth is that block by Jacob Johnson?
It's because they're not re-signing Jacobs past this season. They need to get Zamir some run.
I don't like it. That's a shit play right there. That is a shit play. 2nd and goal coming up, and a friendly reminder that our next game that we will do here live on the Raiders Report going to be tomorrow against the Miami Dolphins. No Jeremy Chuggs, though. Going to have Nick Roloff. Garoppolo switching up the play. First time of the year, I think. Garoppolo looks. Oh, boy. Throws. Caught! Touchdown! Raiders, Devontae Adams back in the end zone. Show me those TDs. Raiders up 21-6. Sunday Night Football. Did he get his feet in, though? Oh, he got his feet in. Oh, he's so in. He's so in. Let's go. Give me those TDs. Show me those TDs. PG, Dave, Mark, Peter. What up, Ken? What up, DPH? Kick is up, and the kick is good. 11 plays, 79 yards. Garoppolo on that drive, 5 of 9, 61. Are the Raiders really going to win this freaking game? I'll be honest. I walked into work today. Jeremy gave me that look, and I'm like, there's no way the Raiders are winning this game. If they blow this lead, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do. What up, Sly? What up, Mr. Akon? LA Crash Dog, I wore your jersey yesterday. Kenneth, Keon, Venom, Diehard, and Steven. A bunch of real ones right now in the chat. 6 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Ja'Cory Bennett can fly, man. That guy drinks Red Bull. There's no doubt. First down and 10. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to, 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. Jets, all three of their timeouts. Add a minute. We got 550 people watching, though. And we are 4 likes away from 420. Who's going to be like 420? Got high hopes for you. Queen Sarah Otto, I appreciate the fact that you're telling me you're going to be right back. First down and 10, ball to 16. Rodgers drops back. Crosby wins again. I don't know who the Jets' right tackle is. Mekhi Becton. Yeah. He's struggling. He is riding that struggle bus right now. It's a rough time, man. Definitely a rough time for him. Second down and 3. Rodgers, shotgun. See, what I don't want the Raiders to do is get too soft. Oh, my God, Crosby again. Rodgers down the field, incomplete. Nice pass break up there by the Raiders defense. What I don't want the Raiders to do, though, who was that? Peters on the pass breakup. You love to see it. I do not want the Raiders to get too conservative, though, because the entire game, they've been doing a great job being able to lock up these defenders or off players. Here we go. Third down and 3. Rodgers looks. Caught Breece Hall. I mean, the only offense that the Jets have had today is Breece Hall. That's a backbreaker. You not getting a touchdown, that's a huge momentum win for the Raiders. Like, I get the fact that you make it a one-score game, but that's a backbreaker. There's no doubt about it. First down at 10. Here we go. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Raiders up 21-6 here in this game. Rodgers shotgun, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Raiders, and I'm fine with it. You can run. Kill the clock. Keep it moving. Keep the clock moving. Keep it a-moving. Second down and 8. 5 minutes to go here. Oh, dude, Richie's pissed right now, especially after drinking all those shots. Second and 8. Rodgers drops back, throws screen, but you know what? All over it. It's Divine Diablo. I want to see some double Ds. Shout out to Divine. Third down. Get those threes in the chat. Get those threes in the chat. What up, Raider Dave? What up, Ken? Alan Spice. I see all y'all right now. Third down 11. Look at Rodgers. He's on the screen. He can't hear. It's too loud at Allegiant Stadium. 2 to the left. Got a tight end to the right. Raiders, Crosby's ready to feast on Mekhi, and he does again. Crosby got him! Incomplete, 4th and 11. You got to go for it here. You got to go for it. I mean, Crosby's the MVP of today's game.
It's 4th down.
The MVP of today's ball game, number 98, Max Crosby. Ken, I see you. 4th and 11, Rodgers. If they don't get this ball game. Come on, Raiders. Crosby working. Rodgers throws, caught. That sucks. I was really hoping that we'd have an easy game here, but of course we can't. Can't have nice things. First down at 10. Rodgers picks up the first down. Hardman today, 5 for 47. Oh, they say about 300 away from John. You're right, John. That's where we're away from a boot. Rodgers, power I. Handoff. Why? Gonna lose 2. In what world did he get back to the line of scrimmage? He was at least 2 yards short. The refs. F the refs, man. Are you kidding me? There's no way he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. I mean, the Jets here are in no rush. Throws, middle of the field. I'll give it up every single day of the week. Crosby. Why is Crosby in coverage? He made the tackle, but if you ever drop Max Crosby back into coverage, that's the wrong play. It's the wrong play. That's like having it 3rd down and 10, and the play is quarterback keeper with Jimmy Garoppolo. 3rd and 4. Ball to 46. Rodgers, shotgun. And what you know, Crosby beats his man. What a play there by Merrick. Almost a pick 6. That was close, and it's another 4th down. Coming in right now. Let's go.
It's 4th down.
I got a beer ready to go here. It rhymes. $50 super chat. We're chugging this thing right now. 4th down and 4. 21-6. 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Rodgers looks caught again. 1st down, New York. I mean, the Jets on this drive, the amount of 4th down completions that they have had, my goodness. Come on, Raiders. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Rodgers, ball at the 34. Looks. Throw short again to Breece Hall. I mean, Breece Hall is their offense. Breece Hall is their offense. Also, a video is going viral right now on social media. Matt Collins up against Jeff Okudah, former Raiders wide receiver. And Hollins looks like somebody who's like 18 years old going up against a 9-year-old. I mean, it is an outstanding difference. 2nd down and 2. 2-minute warning. Raiders bring a blitz. Oh, my goodness. Almost a pick 6. That needs to be a pick 6. Needs to be a pick mix. What's David Long? 40? Okay, I was going to say, I don't know who number 40 is. I'll be honest. I was like, I saw that. I'm like, I don't know who that is. That was David Long. 3rd down and 2. Ball to 26. Raiders. Defense gives up another. I mean, I'll say this, though. Yeah, I know. You got to change it. He was originally 24. Now that's Peters. I mean, there's a lot of clock ticking off here. Like, I don't see a world where the New York Jets are going to have enough time. I don't see a world where that exists. I'm okay with it, though. We need a win. No huddle. Jets, ball at the 16. Raiders drop back, and it's another quick throw. This time it was caught. Touchdown, New York. So now you got to go for 2. Raiders up 21-12. You got to go for 2. The fact that they have all 3 of their timeouts, I mean, this game is not over. Only Josh McDaniels can lose this game. All right, I mean, I guess you don't have to go for 2. That's actually on me. You can make it 8 points. Now you got to get the onside kick. But a 15-play, 83-yard drive takes up 5 minutes. What? I know. That's on Chugs. Blame Chugs. Now you got to get the onside kick. Or do you try to get a stop? Probably get a stop.
Me, personally, real life, I kick it deep, and you trust your defense to get 3 stops.
Okay. That's probably the route I go as well. 20, yeah, I mean,
onside kick is not very.
You might even put him up in field goal range. See, this is why I do Madden Sims. I got to get back into my game action. And you know Trey Tucker's only going to take it to the 17. Interesting. I would not have. Onside kick to the Raiders, and it's recovered by Jacoby Myers. Now, you're still not in field goal range. You got to get a first. Are you running? I'm running first play, second play. Are you running on the third play? That's the real question here. Here we go. We got over 560 people watching. If you haven't already, take a second. believe it or not, helps me out. Hit that like button. Got an update here for Jalen Ramsey, and Ramsey says, I'll be back on that field stronger than ever in due time. Will I do a boot for 200 for Chef? Yes, because Chef's been a real one today. Minute 25. So I don't know if Ramsey's okay. I think Ramsey's done. You look at that Ramsey tweet, I'll be back on that field stronger than ever in due time. This so minor for God's child. I trust fully and I know he's got me. I'm forever grateful. LA Crash Dog! Bang! Second down and 6. Chugs paused the game. A.K.A. Gunny. The 88 jersey looked good, bro. Was happy to wake up after my graveyard shift and see that we were winning. Raider Nation for life. Real one for life. And Semper Fi. So I owe you guys a beer bong. And if we get a 200, that's a boot. That's it's tough. Fake handoff. Few different ways. I hate that play. That took way too long to develop. That's just prime time McDaniels overthinking it near the 40-yard line. I mean, you think about how many times last season. Think about how many times last season at the 40-yard line the Raiders tried to do some bullshit trick play. Don't like it. I'm running the rock here again. You're throwing it? See, I'd be a little bit more ballsy with the way your defense is played. Oh, boy, Chef. See, now they get to keep a timeout and the incompletion. See, I run it there, make them use their final timeout, and then I sack up and go for the win. Because they would have still needed a touchdown. That's what I would have done. John Scheffler!
Bang! And Ira Jackson! Bang! We'll do it after the stream.
After the game. We got some people to add here to the Boot Hall of Fame. I got to add LA Crash Dog. LA Crash. I hate this. If you're going to go for a field goal, then you absolutely should have ran the football. Carlson. I think he got it. He got it. It's good. A freaking 60-yarder from Daniel. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Dude, Ira and Chef have been on a whole nother level today, man. On a whole nother level. 60-yard field goal, it's good. Easy money. I mean, it worked out, King Corona, but I'm telling you this right now. If the Raiders' plan all along was we're going to try to field goal attempt here and they pass on the previous play, I mean, that's about as dumb as it gets. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to be honest with you. But, hey, Raiders up 24-13. Jets do have a timeout left. You got to kick this one short. All right, they're going to return it. Dumb play by New York. Even if they get out, they're going to waste way too much time. Minute 4 remaining. Minute 4 remaining coming up here. Can the Raiders get a win? 24-13. Chef, we are 500 away from a Marshall boot. 500 away from a Marshall boot. I'm doing my boot after the game. Question is, will Marshall be joining? First down and 10. 24-13 is the score. Rodgers pump fake. They're double teaming Crosby, and it's a big first down on that first play. There's going to be a lot of time that comes off the clock here. Lot of clock coming off the time. Conklin with the catch. Conklin with the catch. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Rodgers throws. Ooh. Almost picked off there by Ja'Cory Bennett. And now it's second down. Coming up here. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Second down at 10. 36 seconds to go. Get those D's in the chat. Get the D's in the chat. Rodgers throws quick. Caught. Got to go down quickly. I mean, they can't use the timeout. I mean, they got to put up 11 points here. Not only have to score a touchdown, go for 2, and then get the onside kick. I mean, they're not going to have enough time. What are the Jets doing? I love it. And now they use a timeout. It's just piss poor clock management. That is piss poor clock management. Also, according to Schefter, Jalen Ramsey's ACL is intact, but he is expected to miss the beginning of the season. That's a big loss for Miami. Like, I do think Miami is one of those teams that could battle with the Raiders potentially for a wild card spot. 3rd and 7, 20 seconds to go here. Ball to 46. Rodgers drops back. They got to take some shots to the end zone here. They do, and it's broken up. Broken up. You love to see it. You love to see it. 4th down and 7. I mean, if you're the Jets here, you might as well just throw one deep. Or try to get the first down. Call timeout. Flag on the field. We'll see what it is. Like, if I was the Jets, maybe I would have tried to pass interference on the defense. Spotted the foul on Nate Hobbs. So if I'm the Jets here, I kick a field goal. Kick a field goal. Make it 24-16. And then you try the onside kick, and then you go for the Hail Mary. And that's not what they're doing, which is not what you should do. Rodgers looks, throws short of the end zone, and that's going to do it. Ball game! Just one, baby! Here we go. Raiders get the dub over the Jets. That's a big win. After back-to-back losses, you get that win. Now you're 6-4. That's a huge win. Give me some just one babies in the chat. All right, I got to go take a leak, Chugs, before I do this boot. I got to take a leak before the boot. Can you hold it down for a sec? Thank you. Because it's, dude, I got to pee. Like, I was trying to hold it, and over the last, like, minute and a half, it's a nightmare right now. It's a nightmare.
Yo, yo.
I think you're on.
Let's do it.
Here we go. I'll be right back.
Let's go. Great win by the Silver and Black today. And reminder, big game against the Dolphins tomorrow. Big game against the Dolphins tomorrow. No, he'll be back. He'll be back by the time they play. Just a reminder, 500 away from a Marshall boot. He is thirsty. He is so thirsty right now. David Zahn's in the chat. Martin's in the chat. Let's go. Hey, type me if you want to see a Marshall boot. Type me if you want to see our Dirty Giants host, Marshall Green, take down a boot. Type me. Gage wants to see it. Robert, Zalesbo, Martin, Alan Spice, Jaime. Zalesbo. John Scheffler. How did we get, because he said that he's doing a boot for two whenever we hit 2,000. Mitch said he'd do it once we hit 1.5. So we have a Mitch boot ready. Eric M., you know the rules. Hell yeah. LA Crash Dog, let's go. LA Crash Dog. Boots and shots sound good, Mitch. Drink up. Eric M., you know the rules. Just one, baby. Only one nation. Raiders! Hey, let's go about 450 away from a Marshall boot. Will we see it? Will we see a boot from our dirty Giants? He's been talking mess ever since the Giants beat the Raiders in Madden. He's been talking all that good stuff. Type me if you want to see him take down a boot with Mitch. And just letting you know, Mitch is going to smoke him if they do. Mitch is going to absolutely dust him if they do. Yes, Steven, that's 6-4 on the season. Stats from today's game. Garoppolo, very nice completion percentage, 69.2, 212 yards and 3 touchdowns. Great game by Jimmy G. Hey, he looked good in practice today. Let's see it. Raider Reese, F, New York Giants, damn straight. John, I would, but that's the deal. He set the deal at 2K. We're 450 away. That's the deal. The deal's the deal. It doesn't have to be one person. If everybody wants to contribute, if everybody wants to throw in, we can get Marshall to take it down. Raider Dave wants to see Marshall take a boot. Let's go. Great game today. Great game. And I want to know, you almost got one today. How many INTs do you think Marcus Peters will have this season? Let me know in the chat. Terrell said New York sucks. Ira, that's a good one. Ira said, Marsh not worth it. Maybe 500 for a boot of mayonnaise. I don't know if Marshall's down for that. I don't think he is. But thank you, Ira, for the $10 super chat. Yeah, Steven, they look good today. Let me know how many INTs for Marcus Peters this season. The Warrior says 2. PG says 5. Raider Dave says 9. 9 INTs. Mario says 4. PG 5. Raider Dave 9. Steven 6 or 7. Eric M 6. Mariano says 10. That's a lot of interceptions for Peters this year. That's a lot of takeaways. I think that's more interceptions than the Raiders team had last year. Ira saying 4. DJ, what? John Scheffler, Windows in New York fan base. Giants indexed for a bunch of. Mariano, love you too, boss. As our fearless leader has returned. Mitch Renz.
You were still here. You were still here. But I appreciate it. Much love. We didn't get to use the turnover chain for the first time all year, I think.
Yeah. Lord Buddy Bear, you did miss the Jets game.
Unfortunately.
Raiders won, though. Went to 6-4. Mitch is about to take down a boot. I'm going to put 2 minutes left on the clock.
For what?
To see if we can get to a Marshall boot.
A Marshy boot. Hey, anything's possible. So I know some people out there want to get to a Marshall boot. And I'm a man who likes deals. So how about this? We got some new guys out there. I got 3 fresh beers. Just cracked open. And I don't want them to waste, right? Fresh Happy Dads. Every $100 that we get, I'm going to pull one of the rooks. I'm going to bring them in, and they're going to chug one. That's going to put us then at 200 away from a Marshall boot. Because I know Scheffler right now. Chef is sitting there, and for those that don't know, when Chef sends in that 200, not only is it a Marshall boot, but it's a gong rip. And it's a big gong hit. So, my question out there is this. I'm going to knock back this boot. If we can get 3 people to step up, hundo. I'm gonna go bring in all of the rooks.
Little Hundo Carpenter.
I respect him. He's a good reporter. He does his job well. And then I know Scheffler, he's going to be sitting there and he's like, you know what? I'm there to clean it up and for a Marsh boot. So my question to you out there is this. Everyone say goodnight to Martin. It's past his bedtime.
Yeah, I wonder what time it is over there. I said, I wonder what time it is over there.
Probably about midnight. Chef said, Marshall said, once we get to 2, we are 500 away. I asked him, would you do it for 2? He said no.
For Chef, though, I think 200 would give him the gong.
200 gives him the gong, correct. But he wants 200 for a gong and Marsh.
Marsh is set on the price.
Yep, he's not budging.
He's not budging whatsoever.
He's being
he's like a big girl on a Spirit flight, not budging whatsoever.
I like the analogy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, so how about this? I'm gonna knock back this boot.
You're gonna
knock back this
boot.
This might take me a little while. Can you hold it down for a little bit?
Of course. Sure. Let me know in the chat. This has been a hot topic on Mitch's Instagram. Follow him at MitchellRenz365. Should Josh Jacobs fire his agent?
I also realized people sent in some soups.
Yeah.
Or did you already take those shots?
I did not.
All right.
It's been on Mitch's IG. If you haven't checked out the vid, go over there and check it out at MitchellRenz365. Did Josh Jacobs' agent bone him?
Eric.
What?
I said L.A., Eric, and Ira.
I said Jacobs' agent, and you were like, Eric. I was like, is that his name? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Damn you, Eric! You, Eric.
This is not going to be good.
I'm seeing all yeses in the chat. I have yet to see a no.
Yeah, I don't think that his agent did a good job, right? Like, I don't think anybody's going to sit up here and say that his agent did a good job.
John said he's unfollowing all of Marshall's New York channels.
It's fair. It's a fair thing.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You got to.
Chef, it's up to you, man.
Line in the sand.
It's up to you, Chef.
Marsh just said, don't hate the player, hate the game. And then he said, #broke boys.
All right, here we go. I'm doing the boot. Chugs, take it over.
All right. Come on, folks. Let's get it going. Everybody spam Mitch. He's just drinking his heart out today. John said, hey, John's calling you a sissy. He said, I know you are, but what am I? Classic comeback for Marshall Green. Peter says Mitch. Queen Sarah Otto says Mitch. Ira says Mitch. Raider Dave says Mitch. LA says, take it down, Mitch. Oh, he's right there. He got like one sip left. And boom goes the dynamite. There we go. Oh, you good? Yeah, I know. This is why you subscribe for more free Raiders videos every single day. And you're like, you know what? He's probably saying like every single day, but it's like every other day. Maybe not every single day you get a video. I'm not shitting you. Every single day you're getting new content here at the Raiders Report. No joke. Mitch goes out of town for a week to Mexico, video every single day. I go out of town to Florida, video every single day. We both go out of town, that probably won't happen. But if one of us goes out of town, you can bet you're still getting a video every single day.
Oh, man. That was wild.
Chef, we're about 450 away now.
Yeah, about 4/5, Chef. About 450. I think Chef really wants to see that Marshall boot go down. Chef.
Marshall's talking a lot of shit.
Chef, I'm going to make you a deal, all right? Because Chef's one of the real ones out there, okay? Chef's no doubt one of the real ones out there.
Marshall is a wuss. It's confirmed.
Chef, if you send in right now on Venmo. Actually, how about this? I don't want to just put it on Chef. If we get to that 2K, if we get to 2K, no matter how many people help out, we're going to do a jersey giveaway tomorrow in honor of Chef. And if Chef's the one that does it, Chef's going to get a jersey and we'll do a jersey giveaway. On top of that, we'll hit the gong and Marsh has got to do a boot.
Not mad at it.
Marsh isn't budging. Marsh is like one of those guys. He's like super stubborn.
Marsh is like somebody on a New York subway.
Steven, I
pissed off.
appreciate that.
Marsh is on the subway. You're trying to get past him. I'm walking here. Not budging.
He's
Not
a New
budging.
Yorker.
He's got his hand on the rail.
He's a New Yorker.
Holding it tighter than you've ever seen anybody hold something before. He's not budging.
I agree with Die Hard, but he's not going to do it unless we get to that number. Like I said, though, I got 3 fresh ones just cracked open for some rookies. If we want to inch our way there, how about we don't even have to do 100 by a piece. We can go collective unit. Once we get to 1.6, I'll bring in a rookie. Wow, Jalen Ramsey expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks.
From today or the first 6 to 8 weeks?
Expected to miss at least 6 to 8 weeks due to the meniscus injury that's going to require surgery. Not great. It's definitely not
Yikes.
great. What up, Zon?
Marshall's nervous. He's walking over now.
Chef, if you send in a 500 Venmo,
Marsh is doing a dirty boot.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
we're 500 away.
Really,
Explanation
really 450.
Really 450 away. If Chef sends in a 500 Venmo, Marsh boot, and then, you know what? How about this? Scheffler gets another jersey, unless he wants to give it away.
Queen Sarah Auto said Marshall's going to chicken out.
And then I'm going to beat Marsh in a boot race.
I mean, do y'all want me to lower the price and make it easier for y'all? That seems kind of lame. I thought Raider Nation went above and beyond. That's what I was told.
What?
Oh, Marsh versus rookie if we get to 2K?
A Marsh versus rookie boot. Chip just walked in here and said that even though my name's Chip, I'm feeling salty.
He's the new guy, but he's been slinging it around.
He looks like a big salt and vinegar guy.
What has he been slinging around?
He's been slinging around his chip.
Look, y'all were at, I think, 500 when I said 2,000, so you've done a great job.
David,
But don't be like the Raiders. Don't fall short in the fourth quarter. Finish.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Zon, I love you, Zon. You know that.
Get him out of here.
This coming from the guy who got
Get him out of
absolutely
here.
blasted in the second round of the playoffs.
Get him out of here.
What the Raiders do in the second round of playoffs? Wait, hold on. I'll make it easy. What they do in the first round? Wait. I remember. Nothing.
This guy.
Well, you didn't get there last year and lost, so that was cool.
This guy. This guy.
If y'all want me to lower the expectation, I will. I just want people in the comments to say, Marshall, lower your expectations of Raider Nation, and I'll do it.
You're such a shit stirrer. He's such a shit stirrer.
I mean,
I gotta go.
these are fighting words.
What time do you have to be off, Mitch? Now?
Probably pretty soon. That second boot is hitting me harder than Mike Tyson right now. He is hitting me harder than Mike Tyson. All right, here's the name of the game.
It's 5:41, right?
It's what, 5:41? We're going to put this at 5:45. If it doesn't happen by 5:45, 4 minutes, I got to go. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stand. Rebel says, go home, Marsh. Vincenzo, what up, man?
Rebel told me to go home 2 hours ago.
Get new material, Rebs.
That's also true.
Nothing about this is right.
What?
The screenshot Chase.
What
just
did
sent in.
what did Chase do? We just we got a Slack channel here.
It's also a 49ers question with a Eagles L3.
Holy shit, that's good.
Oh.
I mean, at least you know it's a weigh-in option. To his credit. To his credit.
Oh, goodness.
Marsh is a wannabe Raider. I am wearing my black, Alan.
All right, wait. People always say me and Marsh look alike.
I don't think they do.
Do we? Do we look alike?
One has a peak. The other doesn't. If Marsh grew out a soul patch, it's there.
Yeah, how come do you not grow that?
I
He-
do.
he
I think
shaves it.
looks weird.
You shave it?
He
when
shaves
I
it.
get my haircut, my barber shaves it. Yeah.
Honestly, Marshall's beard looks like
Do I shave the patch?
if you were to combine your beard and Marshall's beard, it would be my beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna kiss or what's happening
We're
right
showing off
now?
our beards.
My line's pretty crispy. I got a haircut this past weekend. The line's looking pretty crisp.
How far is Sheffy away from the gong?
2.
I'll make a deal.
Oh boy.
It's still 2,000. But if Scheffler sends in 200, I'll do it.
So you're saying if he sends in a 200 right now, Marshy boot,
But you have to race it.
I gotta race you.
Not Chip?
And yeah, Chip's got to be it.
So 3 boots for $200 is what you're saying.
Fine, deal off the table.
No, I was just double checking. That's the deal now.
Wait, what?
He said if Chef sends in 200,
I'm listening.
because
Well,
that
did you
makes
say you would do it if he sent in 200?
Yeah, if I get to hit the gong, I'll do another boot, but then that's it.
And
That's
then-
it then.
and
I'm
then
out then.
Chip's really thirsty.
If Chef does 200,
If Chef sends in 2,
I'll match you a boot.
you'll do a boot with me and I get to hit the gong.
I get to hit
Absolutely not.
Ah!
I hit the gong.
This is like
This is
two,
the, this is the
this
Raiders
is like
report.
2 5th graders.
This is the Raiders report. You hit the gong on Giants. I hit the gong on Raiders.
No, I get to hit the gong.
Well, Trace almost broke the gong. So.
I mean, he did.
He's been ripping the gong.
There's
For-
your deal, that's your deal, Sheffy.
200 from Chef.
But it only lasts until 5:50. That's 5 minutes. That's all you got.
He's giving you 5 minutes.
I'm about to go.
Holy crap. Marshall's got to go film.
Never made it as a wise man.
I don't know what to think right now. Chugs, hang on. I'm going to get the gong ready just in case.
Never made it as a poor man stealing, and this is how
Bro, you've
you
been singing that song
remind
for
me
about a year and a half now.
of what I really am.
At least a year and a half right now.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say sorry. Was waiting on a different story. This time I'm
Oh, man.
mistaken.
You guys think Scheffler's going to do it? Why for yes?
For begging you, a heart was breaking, and I've been down.
Or you can type your N for no. Is he going to do it? Y for yes? N for no. I don't know. Do you think he's going to do it?
I think he will.
You do?
I think he has. Oh!
John Scheffler! Trace broke it. We got to get the legs back. Oh, no. Well, if you don't think that we had a few, that's on you.
Holy
shit. Oh, no.
Oh, somebody please post that on Twitter.
When it hits.
Somebody post that on X.
When it hits. Yikes. Well, this boot's going to do it.
Dude,
This boot's going to do it. Dude, look at this. Oh, dude, this gong has been through hell and back, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Goodness.
Oh, man. That was dangerous. Who's doing the other? Oh, Chip's going to do a boot. Yeah, you got to give me a happy dad. And then after that, y'all, it's out. That'll be it. That'll be it. Today's MVP goes out to the one and only Mr. John Scheffler. Chef, message me on that Venmo what jersey you want.
I'm proud of you guys.
Zahn just said, does the 2K still stand?
So 2 boots? What does that even? No, I'm not. We'll get someone else to do a boot.
I don't know who changed that name. That name is inaccurate.
This is so accurate.
It's
this
extremely
is
inaccurate.
so accurate right now.
I don't think Chugs realizes what he did.
This is electric.
So the
I
last
didn't
time-
realize it till you said it.
So the last time we did double cam, my dad was on.
Oh, Lordy. Well, Zahn, I made a deal, and thing is, I made a discounted deal. So I don't know if you discount a deal, does the original deal still stand? Is that how that works?
I think like in most things, like you can't put 2 coupons on the same ticket.
Exactly.
Ugh.
But I'll say this.
How many guys we got out there willing to do a boot?
If David Zahn sends in a 500,
Oh, my Lord. That's
well, he's saying, well, I guess it technically would be a 300 at this point.
correct.
Does Jeremy Chugs have a boot in him? Will Jeremy Chugs do a boot with us if we get a $300 super chat from David Zahn?
Or from anyone.
Or from anyone?
You got
If
it
we
in
get
ya?
a $300 super chat, are you doing a boot?
You got one in you?
I feel like he's disrespectful. He's your dad.
It's been like that. I didn't touch
It's
it.
been like that.
I didn't touch it. It's so fitting, though.
So disrespectful.
No.
Yes.
If Zahn does it, if anybody sends in a 300 right now,
Ira says they
boots.
got 150 on it. Or they're in for one, or they've already done 150. I don't know what that meant, what Ira put.
let me
Says, hell, I'm in for 150. Does that mean I've already sent 150
I
or
think
they're
that
down
means-
to split it?
I think that means he's going to throw in 150.
So if Ira Jackson sends in a $150, and by a $150 I mean 150, as in 150,
This guy.
Jeremy Chugs will be 150 away from joining us on this boot. Yeah, deal.
Yeah. Zahn said the only way he's dropping it is for Marsh.
I have a boot right here. What do you want me to do? 2 boots on? Back-to-back boots?
Kind of now. Be pretty legendary. I say we do these 3 boots right now. And then if we get it, we'll grab somebody out there, and I think Chugs can do one too.
You know, I just don't know if the old deal still stands when you make a new deal. Could be wrong.
Oh. All right, here we go.
I'm not trying to suck anything up, David Zahn, a.k.a. Buttercup.
Let's do this. Let's do the
You call
boots.
me Buttercup.
We got to hurry this up. We got to hurry this up. Yeah, there's a lot of motion in the ocean right now. You ready? Now, I'm probably not going to do well, but hopefully you guys can cheer me on. Who you got? Type C for Chip, type M for Marsh, or you can
Honestly, no.
type your
F Marsh.
or you can type your
Just type
Ks.
F Marsh.
I'm going to be
No.
K for Killa right now.
Type F Marsh. Let's go.
Here we
Waller
go.
sucks.
For the Raiders report.
Waller sucks.
He's got a Mahomes boot. What do you think about that? You didn't even know what you got yourself into.
My hole. My hole. My hole. Here we go. You ready?
That's a whole nother inside joke. Chugs, count us down. Hop on the mic if you could.
Die-hard Raider fan 365's Ligma. Ligma, all right?
Going down in 3, 2, 1, go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we have some spillage. Marshall's got some spillage. Oh. Oh my goodness. Marshall's wearing it. Oh my goodness. Marshall Green! Because he gets the green!
Jeremy's laugh. I can't do it. Jeremy's laugh.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Talk about a face shot. Talk about a face shot. Right there. Out of all the injuries, Marshall's going to have to get carted off after this performance today. This is... Yep, just like a Giants fan would do.
Maybe I should have held a little bit tighter. What do you say, Chippy?
Oh, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Marshall Green.
We gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah!
I gotta go. I pushed it too far. I think I'm done. PG, the answer to that is yes. The answer to that is a yes. Guys, I gotta go. I pushed it to the limits there. I love all y'all. Shout out to Chef for being today's MVP. Chef, I'll check out the Venmo, but I gotta go. I love all y'all. Shout out to frickin' Eric, LA, Ira, Venthrak. Raiders got the big win today. Got a 100 from a bunch of people today, man. Patrick B, all legendary shit. Have a good night. I'm going to be back tomorrow. No Jeremy Chugs. I'm going to have Nick Roloff tomorrow producing the vids. So from me, from Jeremy, go Raiders. I'll see y'all tomorrow.